performance.
It's fine, Vlinx. We solved the last one. We can. I don't think we can solve this one, but I'll be honest. It's kind of. I'm not. They keep doing new evidence, but then they keep referencing old evidence that I already knew, so I have no idea how much I know and how much I don't know anymore.
Yeah, I can't tell where this case is going, because everything they say is like, yeah, I get that. And then they haven't said the, oh, wait a second.
Yeah. Because all the stuff that they, like, said that we knew about, I'm like, I knew about that. And then the new stuff, they're like, I'm like, okay, I guess.
Hey, everyone.
I'm sorry.
Technovoid, I guess we're back. That was a little odd. I should have had more
Vlinx
faith in
reincarnated,
Vlinx.
we had to use a Sacred Ash, but it's fine.
Yeah, well, I guess that's a 2-hour stream, and here's another one. Another good episode
Steven,
for
you're
you.
stealing
This is where we are,
words.
Vlinx. What did you miss?
Okay, I did not see the beginning of this.
Okay.
I mean,
well,
I saw this first scene, but I haven't seen the beginning of this flashback.
Oh, so basically they were just
we're
like,
basically just saying that Himiko wouldn't have known how to put together a
it's
crossbow.
Himiko's fault, and then they were like, no, she was like, no, I just brought the carrying bag, and then we were like, yeah, she just brought the carrying bag because she's not smart enough to build a crossbow.
She didn't teach me that, right, Bucky? What's wrong?
Lucky's like, actually, I did teach you,
Mad
Himiko.
about before? Sorry. I thought they were gonna suspect me, so I lied.
I really have to question your morals if you're blaming Maki for your lie, Himiko.
I don't think you're allowed to say
Well.
something like that. Sorry, Maki. Please, can you tell them the truth?
Fine. I'm not going to lie.
Are you sure about that?
I didn't teach
She
Himiko
says
how
before
to assemble
immediately
the
lying.
crossbow. She couldn't have used it.
Oh, okay.
I told
That's-
you! It's just like I said. Everyone who
I thought we were gonna
suspected
get more
me
out of
needs to
this, but
apologize
fine.
right now! She changed back so fast. I think I might have whiplash now.
Then, why did you bring the crossbow to the hangar, Himiko?
Why is Smoogie trying to be a comic
Was asked
relief?
to.
Because there's no more comic
Like,
relief,
poorly.
and she's a non-character, so it might as well be her, right?
There's plenty of
Has
comic
to.
relief. There's a Gokichi bot.
Perhaps the person who asked. Well, he's unintentionally funny.
I don't think it's very unintentional.
I don't think it's very funny.
Was it
Keep laughing though.
Kaito?
only Kaito or Kokichi would have asked for a crossbow to be brought to the hangar? Because
yeah.
Kaito knows how to assemble the crossbow, he certainly could have used it. Knowing that, I can't imagine that anyone else would have asked Himiko.
I do not think she would bring it at Kokichi's request.
Of course not. Why would I ever listen to Kokichi?
Because he's very small.
You like me.
Nuh-uh! I hate you!
But I
Wow.
like you.
Oh my god. Is this where it comes out?
Wow, they really will. Kokichi and Himiko.
Don't play with
Will they?
Himiko's heart.
Please. I wish they won't.
Will they? I hope not. But to think that Kaito asked Himiko to do that. Maybe Kaito's trying to keep the promise we made yesterday. Don't worry, I'm gonna be dead soon.
Don't worry. I'm gonna get shot through the window.
But why were you keeping that a secret, Himiko?
Well, Kaito sorta asked me to keep it a secret.
Guys, please. We're having a
I
trial.
thought it was gonna be next.
Himiko might be the character in this game who has withheld the most information in trials.
Yeah, in like every trial.
On Maki just for that.
Yeah, they're born for each other.
Maki did just
They're
dump
both
the
liars,
terror.
except one of them's like intelligent and the other one's Himiko.
Don't bully the person you like. Way beyond bullying a grade school crush.
Himiko, when
Man,
exactly did
now I'm
Kaito
seeing
ask
where all
you
these
to do
quotes from the Himiko video that I wasn't familiar with come from, and they all come from this
He was
this
around eating
trial.
yesterday.
Yeah, they all come from this scene because every other line that Himiko
I
has
was
is not
so
good.
nervous about fighting
These
Kokichi.
aren't good
think these
either.
are good?
Get to sleep. I took a walk near
Hey,
the hangar.
that's also
Ditesh
true.
not allowed to be a
Kaito
writer
called out to
ever.
me. I got
That's good to know.
Well, hey,
and
neither are
then
these guys, but here we are.
and then he
I
asked me
mean,
to get him a
fair.
crossbow. That one part when was a...
Look, she just said that she wet herself in front of, like, still in chapter fucking 5.
Kaito asked for a crossbow.
Yeah,
That
she's
mean
done that
he was
before.
going to kill Kokichi? No, he said it was to disable Kokichi. I wouldn't have helped
If you want to
him
disable Kokichi, you just gotta throw Electro Bomb at him.
I trusted Kaito.
No, he's not.
and
He's
took
not a
crossbow
robot.
from Maki's lab.
He's the
Not with
6th
that
mono
attitude.
cub.
That's what
No,
I
he's
witnessed
not.
Himiko.
That's propaganda.
Monokichi.
That's
What did
Mukuro
Kaito do after
Kusaba.
he had the crossbow?
That's
Monaco
Monaco. That's
Kusaba.
Monaco Kusaba.
I don't know. I just handed him the
Monaco,
crossbow.
50% off.
I'm
on
sorry,
food.
you can't be in a situation where Kaito's like, please bring me a crossbow, I need to disable Kokichi and do something about this, and you fucking bring it and then just leave? You don't want to see how it pans out?
Kaito can probably use this by himself.
What do you mean? That's exactly what Himiko would do.
I
She would
guess
put it through the window and be like, "I did it," and then she
Here
would
you
go
go,
to bed.
Kaito.
She would go to bed and
I'll come back
That
tomorrow
sequence of
when
events seems
someone's
logical.
dead.
no, she would be like, "Yeah, I did it," and then pat herself
It
on the
happened
back and
a
go to
little
bed.
differently. Both Kaito and Kokichi shot the crossbow.
'Cause she's that
At each
stupid.
other at the same time.
And there's proof of that.
Yeah.
There's proof that she's that stupid. Yeah, I agree.
She just left the crossbow there, and then they each grabbed different parts of it and tried to like
Remember
assemble
that
it
when
at
we
the
found
same time.
Kokichi's clothes, there were holes in the back and sleeve. The same kind of hole that was found.
They each had parts of the crossbow, so what they ended up doing was just they threw arrows at each other instead.
He was shot by the crossbow too? And it was Kaito.
Yeah, we said this already.
I'm not sure.
I don't remember being
remember
shot.
anything like that.
You don't remember whether or not you were shot?
There is no doubt that they shot each other with the crossbow. But
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what happened
guess
in
not.
between. In the end, Kokichi killed Kaito.
But hold up, we always figure out what happens in between.
Wait, hold
'cause it
up.
Usually, really,
It's like a
usually gives
while.
us some evidence. Maki's been acting strangely, but why? Does she know something?
Yeah, she has.
If so,
Yeah,
what does
she
she
does.
know?
Maybe Maki's right.
She knows how to assemble a crossbow.
I thought look crossbow.
Because in the end, there's no mistake that Kokichi killed Kaito.
Then let's hurry up and vote.
No, it's too soon. There are still mysteries.
Who
Gotta
cares
solve
about that?
Shuichi's
We
weird
already know who
mystery.
the culprit is.
You sure about that?
Huh?
What? Now he's joining in?
As the
I know,
one
right?
running this trial, it bothers me when anyone says mysteries don't matter. It affects
Thanks,
the overall
Monokuma, I
entertainment
guess.
value, so I encourage you to really think about things. After all, there should be some mysteries that still matter. For example, is Kokichi really inside that exisal? Stuff like that.
What?
Great.
What are you saying? We already finished that discussion a while ago.
Why not
Kokichi's
reopen
gotta
it?
still be alive since the killing game's still going. His voice is even coming from the exisal and everything.
But we heard it speak in Kaito's voice earlier, didn't we?
Okay, I'm glad we're addressing this.
Don't
Thank
rely
you.
on that. After all, this exisal has a voice changer.
Get out of
Wait,
here!
what?
I can't believe I
Because of
fucking
that,
said it's got a
nobody
fucking
realizes
like
I'm pretending
Kaito
to be
Vocaloid
Kokichi.
in it, and everyone was like,
But
Cool.
no more. Sorry for the wait, guys.
This is
The
so
luminary of the
stupid.
stars has arrived.
they should have established this a lot earlier. Actually, it would have made the trials so fucking wild.
What? What's going on?
Can you imagine?
I
It's
told
definitely
you,
not Kaito, though.
was
Like,
just
I can
pretending
believe
to
it.
be Kokichi is all. There's a
Is
weird
all?
situation
Like,
going
this
on.
isn't how
You really have
this
a
isn't how
choice.
Kaito talks.
Sorry about tricking you guys like
Won't disagree.
It isn't not
with
how
that.
Kaito talks, though.
Wait,
You
no.
know?
Kaito's in
Okay,
there
no. If
after all?
Kaito's in there, it means he's saying all the Kokichi lines.
Yeah. It means he's
Yeah.
he's,
Kaito doesn't talk like
he's
that.
putting on a Kokichi voice
Oh, that's
changer
what
and
you
being like, I like you, Himiko. That was a lie. Like, would Kaito do that?
Don't be
Well, you
stupid.
just gotta type,
How
type,
many
keep
times
type on
are
the
you going to be
Vocaloid
tricked
keyboard.
by
Well, I mean, like, it seems to me like Kokichi sounds like Kokichi, and Kaito sounds a little off. And also, Kokichi is way more capable of mimicking Kaito than Kaito
Oh,
is capable
no.
of mimicking Kokichi.
Ever call me that?
Whoa there, chill. You really think I'm Kokichi? I mean, I
That's
guess
wacky,
I
dude.
understand. Sorry, I can't really get out of this thing right now.
Why not?
I can't move because of the injury I got from Kokichi. It's so bad I can't even stand. That's why I'm in this exisal.
I'm just a
Stupid.
disembodied head.
But if you guys
He's
don't believe
lying.
me, then we
This
can't move
is dumb.
on. So, you're up, Shuichi.
I bet there's no way.
So Shuichi, you solved
Now,
this.
I wasn't the one that
'Cause I'm not gonna.
Tell them.
I mean,
man.
that's a pretty Kaito standard line.
Kaito
That's
is
true.
alive after
It's
all.
also a Kokichi style line, though.
I don't really want to believe. Is it really true? What story does the evidence tell? Does that story end with Kaito or Kokichi being the victim?
Yeah, and
I need to
Amano
give a well-reasoned
covers
answer to
inside
that
the
question and soon. You can't look away from the truth. The victim in this
Both
case...
dead, and the
guys,
thing opens up, and it's just Monodam inside.
guys, who's the victim of this case?
This is so stupid. It's Kaito.
I guess.
I'm trying, I really am, but I can't think of anyone other than Kaito.
Because here's the thing, like, assuming that video wasn't doctored, we know that Kaito was at least killed, not by the hydraulic press, but in general.
Oh, just like, yeah, not by hydraulic press, Chan, just like in
Because
general.
either he was killed and then flattened, or he was just flattened and that's what
Sorry,
killed him.
Natasha, I think you, like, slipped an extra word in there by accident.
No, it's all
No,
good.
no.
Everything says, everything tracks to me.
Yeah.
Chan's not even a word, it's an honorific, it's fine. It's part of the word.
Most of the
Press Chan.
evidence. Jackie Chan would like a word with you. Proper noun.
The name.
First of all, that's
Also,
Jackie
that's,
Chan.
yeah, that's also not Japanese, I don't think.
Most
Is
of the
Jackie
evidence.
That's
Chan
Jackie
Japanese?
Chan-san to
Hey,
you.
what's the matter?
Oh, that's right.
Hey, what's the matter, Shuichi?
Just hurry up and tell everyone why I'm not dead. Should be easy.
No, I won't. Because you're not Kaito. Kaito is already dead.
Despair
Oh, my
will
one.
never die!
Can't believe Monica was arguing with us.
Good! This is already more entertaining! Now, the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
Huh?
Alright!
Weren't we already there?
Let's give it everything we've got!
Wait, what's happening?
It's the scrum debate.
Doing the floaty thing.
Oh, that's what's happening. Okay.
The one that's kind of a bad minigame, but has pretty good music.
I think it's a good minigame.
Yeah.
I think it's
fine.
the most fun minigame in the game.
That might be true. Well,
What are you talking about? You can drive a car.
Okay, the car one's alright. I do like the
I guess
car one.
most fun, yeah, probably. It's probably the most fun, other than the car one. The car one is
You
good,
can play a terrible version of Minesweeper also. The worst version of Minesweeper.
Man, that's just stolen from the Diamond Pearl Underground. And you can't convince me otherwise.
That is what I
That's true,
originally
you're
thought
right.
of.
Which one is dead?
No, that's what I've been thinking of since
Which one is dead?
the first case. Wow, I like how all the people on one side are... Oh, I guess it's all the people on both sides are just dead people.
He said that he can't leave the exisal because he's injured.
What happens if you said...
Is it
What happens if you said
possible that
Kokichi
Kokichi
that
got
time?
crushed?
Would it still take you this far, or would
Did
you
you watch
just
the
die and
footage?
just...
I think
Kaito was
somebody
the
would
one
have
who got
presented
crushed.
evidence that's like, okay, obviously that's
There was
wrong.
an arrow hole on Kokichi's shirt.
I got this.
God,
It'd be
this is
really
lagging
funny
me
if it-
so much. What the fuck is going on tonight?
If it just continued to, like, the conversation just put you on the opposite team.
The mastermind is still alive. Inside that exisal.
Why are you so opposed to Kaito being alive?
I got this. Because the evidence doesn't support the claim that Kaito is still alive.
I suspect that Kaito is inside the exisal.
When we aren't consistent, our position looks weak. We have to worry. This is the first time I haven't gotten it. Kaito is dead.
I suspect that Kaito is inside the exisal.
Fuck.
Said that he can't.
It was lagging too hard, so I couldn't do it. Okay, this time we've got
Kaito
it.
is inside the exisal.
I got this. Unless he comes out of the exisal, we can't confirm that.
He said that he can't leave the exisal because he's injured.
Maki!
Anyone who knows about Kaito's injury can make that claim.
Is it possible that Kokichi got crushed instead of Kaito?
Maki!
Did you watch the footage? Kaito was the one who got crushed.
But there was an arrow hole on
Why
Kokichi's
can't you,
shirt.
like, all the
I got
talking?
this. Kaito's clothes had arrow holes too.
Well, I mean, it's only Maki and
I want to
Shuichi.
believe Kaito is
Yeah,
still alive
what
and
a-
defeated the mastermind.
What did he?
Because I guess the Exisol didn't come up here.
Inside that Exisol.
They left it on the ground.
That would have made this game unplayable for Dimitri.
Because the evidence doesn't
Yeah.
suggest
Maybe that's why it's
Kaito's
lagging.
still
Maybe
alive.
it's still loaded in.
It's just in the background. I would believe it. I really want to see how this game was like made structurally because there's like I have a lot of questions about Danganronpa sometimes.
Yeah, and all of them are why.
Yeah, why this and also sometimes how this. I do like the art style a lot. I do think the way they did some stuff might be funky
I
though.
don't
A lot of
wanna
the times.
believe it. In a way, I still can't. But the evidence shows that Kaito must be the one who died.
He's got
I
it.
hate it.
I saw it on TV.
I hate it so
I saw it on the
much.
TV.
But it's the truth.
Is Vlinx
Man,
here? or-
just
okay.
there. Yeah,
I just needed to check.
I'm just listening and not talking.
If
I
that's the
can dig
conclusion
it.
you've arrived at, Shuichi, then there
It's
must
something I
be
should
no
do more
mistake.
often.
Then the one here is...
Well, you don't gotta believe
Like I messed
Shuichi.
around
That's
too
not.
much.
Yeah. No, I really do think that the writers did a good job there, making Kaito sound like someone trying to sound like Kaito.
What a sick joke!
You're still an asshole.
Sick joke, dude.
Sick
Joke.
Because we need to get to the truth of Kaito's death.
Yeah! Just keep calm and carry on!
Why are you saying
Huh?
that? What part of that was calm?
Getting back on topic, why don't we examine the crossbow a little more closely? I think we need to get all the facts straight, so we don't fall for any more lies.
I agree, but
Okay.
what do you think, Maki? Fine.
Okay, let's discuss that then.
Why are you acting like you're in charge of things?
So if we assume that Kaito and I shot each other with the crossbow, then the most efficient way to solve this
Simultaneously.
is to set up a timeline of events.
Hey, I said, why are you...
Alrighty then, let the debate begin!
What's a better way to make a timeline if you skip to the end and then we put the timeline together?
When the crossbow fired, what was even going on?
As if you need to ask, you were there!
The crossbow was in Kaito's possession first. He probably fired the first shot at Kokichi too.
Then Kokichi disarmed Kaito, took the crossbow, and returned fire.
Kokichi
Literally.
disarmed Kaito
Kokichi
because
literally
he
disarmed
had
Kaito.
cancer.
Oh.
He literally just ripped his arm off.
But only one crossbow was taken.
He's like, why did you shoot me? I was in an Exisol. What are you doing?
Still, only one arrow was fired. So how could they both shoot each other?
By the way, crossbow shots hurt a lot. My wound is still aching something fierce.
When the crossbow fired, what was even going on? The crossbow was in Kaito's possession first. He probably fired the first shot at Kokichi too. When Kokichi disarmed Kaito, took the crossbow, and returned fire.
What was happening? Is this the correct way to play this video game?
I think this is what a seizure feels like.
Still, only...
Was that a like bonding power you got?
What? The fast forward? No, I don't think so.
No, the machine
part of the
gun
game.
was.
Wait, Himiko.
Oh,
Yeah.
What do you mean?
that
one
part
arrow?
that happened.
I've had it the entire game though.
Well,
Oh.
they only gave Kaito one arrow, so...
What?
Are you positive?
Of course! There's no way I got that wrong!
Yes, there very
much you is a way you sure? got
it wrong.
Well then, that's strange, because
I know I bled one arrow,
I knew
but I didn't open it.
But I forgot to turn it into 3 arrows, as you know.
With
We
magic.
I
well.
know I only gave him one! Kaito even told me to only bring him one. He said he wanted to avoid fighting.
So where the fuck did the other 2 arrows come from? What is going on here?
Maki threw some in through the window.
Why would Kokichi have 2 arrows when he didn't have a crossbow to fire them?
But we know for
For
certain that
stabbing?
3 arrows were recovered from the scene. And all 3 arrows had blood on them.
And altogether, their clothes had 3 perforations in them. So we know for certain that they shot 3 arrows at each other.
Very
Where did those
weird.
arrows come from? I don't think Kimiko's lying. There must be some angle to this we haven't considered yet. What is it? What could have happened? Think! And get the Monokuma in the
Maki.
car while you're at it.
Why'd Maki shoot Kaito and Kokichi like that? That's pretty fucked up.
What if she did it just to like entertain herself? Because she was like, "There's no point in living anymore. Let me just shoot people."
It's
always
been
made me feel
so
better.
long since I've done a murder, so why not make it a double murder, am I right? What the heck was here? It's not impossible that there could be nobody inside that exasol, and it's just being controlled by Monokuma.
Yeah, I've also hypothesized maybe Kokichi's also not in there. Because let me tell you, Kaito the voice setting is really suspicious. Is there one for everyone?
It's just Monodam. Monodam is in there.
I really hope that's not true.
It's definitely just Monodam. Good.
Peak conversation.
Hey, I'm trying to concentrate on getting a mini game right. This is on y'all.
Well, you already missed the Monokuma.
Did I? Wait, really?
Yeah.
Wait, I didn't see it. Fuck.
Oh no. Oh no.
I don't know. I missed it on the last one. Last one of these two. Are you serious, David? Or
Can you back around?
I'm not sure. I seem to remember it being early.
Oh, there it is. Never mind. There's only one per, right?
yeah.
Okay, great. So it doesn't matter.
No, some of them have like 8.
I mean, not all the arrows, because obviously there were. Oh, you mean the other 2 arrows? Gotcha.
Thinking time.
You would make this even better.
What's that?
Oncoming traffic.
If you could do power slides to increase your speed.
Oh, I love Mario Kart.
I wish I could
too.
draft. I wish I could draft people.
I love that they put it on the iPhone, on the Apple Android now.
I wish I
and
could
you
draft
can-
people and
Hey.
also Pokemon.
I wish I
I
could
love
draft
you can
people
pay
into the wall.
$12 to install Toad forever into your phone. Great, thanks Mario Kart.
I also wish I could draft Pokemon. Has that guy picked?
I wish I could drift Pokemon.
I think he's busy playing Dead Cells for 14 hours.
Dead Cells is a better game.
He's been playing Dead Cells for
I
almost
like-
15 hours.
I like Danganronpa V3, and I'm just gonna unapologetically say that I actually enjoy this game.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine, but he's been playing Dead Cells for 15 hours.
Sometimes you just gotta play a game for 15 hours. Straight.
It's a lot of hours.
It's a lot of hours, but you know what's less hours then?
A day job.
I was gonna say 3, I was gonna say 2 Danganronpa cases, but that's fine.
That the additional arrows were brought in by a third party.
Danganronpa cases are pretty long.
It's true.
Third party? So someone besides Kokichi or Himiko?
Who else has
That's just a
access to
guess.
arrows?
There's no way a third party exists.
If a third party
It was
did
Maki.
exist,
She
why would
has
they bring
arrows.
2
She has so many in her lab.
Kaito was the only one with a crossbow. I made sure I handed it to him.
Kaito said he only needed 1 arrow. Clearly, he didn't want to fight.
Yeah, that's right.
So the other 2 arrows weren't for Kaito. They were for the third party to use themselves.
So the third party didn't hand the arrows through the window. Instead, they went into the hangar and shot the crossbow themselves?
Impossible.
Yeah, baby.
There was an alarm system and an electric barrier around the hangar.
Yeah.
That hangar should have been completely closed off, right?
It's completely closed off, but can we confirm that? I feel like there might be another way.
Sometimes you gotta shoot
Just
someone
haven't figured
through the
it out
window.
yet. Overlooking something. Dank. A method the third party
The
used
toilet.
They entered through the toilet.
I was gonna say, please tell me the toilet is an option. God.
I don't remember how to do this.
Oh. I guess you could just walk through with one of the ropes. Oh. Okay. Never mind, you got it.
I forgot how to show the image to myself.
Oh, I thought you forgot how to spell
The
Exis.
exisal could be used
Which
to
is
do
also
the
like
hangar.
valid because it's a stupid fake
No,
word.
I forgot how to make the spotlight appear. It's fine.
I didn't know that was. I'll be honest, Dimitri. I did not know that was a thing that you did. I just thought the game did that sometimes.
Oh.
I didn't know
does.
that you could control it.
It does do that sometimes, but what it happened. The sometimes
That
is when he
shouldn't have been
presses a
problem for
button.
Any of the exisals,
Thanks, Dave.
right? So if you wanted to enter the hangar, all you had to do was pilot an exisal.
All you had to do is so easy. Even Kaito Momota could do it.
So
Yeah.
was this third party piloting it?
God, it was spooky.
goodbye,
By the way,
world.
I just want to confirm something with Monokuma.
Okay.
Would the alarm still go off if there was a person inside an exisal?
Well, I wasn't trying to keep this secret, but since it's about the details of the hangar, I guess I could tell you guys. It makes sense that the alarm system and electric barrier wouldn't react to an exisal. After all, the hangar is where the exisals are supposed to be stored. It'd be a hassle to disable the security every time an exisal comes and goes, you know? So even if someone is inside an exisal, the security system wouldn't catch them. Because it'd be
What a
a
bad
hassle
security
to leave the
system you got
exisal
there.
every time you have to put it away.
So it's like Shuichi said? A third party got in an exisal and entered the hangar?
We just walked on in.
Oh, okay.
Can just anyone pilot an exisal?
Well,
That's it. Okay, wait.
So you have to have an
It's
IQ
a lot of
of
Really easy.
7.
If you use both hands, both feet, and both nipples, you can do it.
Okay, you already did it.
Nipples
Okay,
too!
so what happened is
What did you say to me, video
This third
game?
party commandeered an exisal and infiltrated the hangar.
Andrew, how did you do that while streaming?
I have
That
two
same
computers.
person
What
must
did-
have brought the other two arrows
Oh.
with them.
Oh yeah, you do.
Told
I
you
forgot.
that's impossible.
I'm so glad Yoshikash is
No
here.
way you can get through security if you pilot an exisal. It's not possible.
What? Not possible.
Maki, what you
I
going
tried
about?
and
What you tripping
and
on?
I died. I tried and it killed
What are
me.
you thinking? What
so
you know?
That's how I know.
Why are you trying to hide it? Why? Did you kill a man?
Did you stab a
So we're gonna
friend
lie again. We're
just
supposed to
'cause he
say
had
that there was a used
cancer?
electro hammer that was used and wasn't charging when someone
Yeah.
says they're all recharging.
I remember that part.
Used it to enter the hangar.
But that's not what
That's
we're
not
doing.
possible.
What are we saying?
We're saying that the hatch was unlocked and that a hammer wasn't
Really
needed to
that
be used.
difficult?
You could just walk inside
Do you
it.
even know how to get inside an exisal?
Okay.
Outside the hangar, there were 4 exisals,
Exisal.
and they were all moving too.
I was controlling them
Exactly.
remotely.
Electro hammers weren't an option. Yesterday, all the hammers were still recharging.
Yeah, so normally you'd say,
There's
hey,
no way to
Kibo, you're
stop an
wrong.
exisal.
Hey
Getting
Kibo,
inside
fuck you.
them would have been impossible.
But now you're saying hey Kibo. We're
You're
friends.
right, it's impossible.
It's not impossible. There's one way.
If someone was
I could
piloting
also bullshit my way through this. Nope.
Nothing's
Use your
impossible with the
nipples.
power of a lying.
Moving.
I was controlling.
There's a way to stop an exisal.
This game really teaches a bad message,
So
which is
getting
sometimes you should lie in the jury.
Possible.
What?
Perjury.
Oh, I fucking was. I'm supposed to make it a lie. I forgot to make it a lie.
Yeah, you did. You just shot the tree.
Oh, you just fired.
I just fired the real thing. Whoops.
Electro hammers weren't an option. Yesterday, all the hammers were still recharging. There's no way to stop them. So would have been impossible.
Motherfucker.
Bullshit button. Oh, they missed me with that bullshit.
Literally. Miss me with your lies.
No.
Nah, this time I got it. This time I got it, boys. Just wait.
So
Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Bitch.
I'll reveal the truth.
I will fucking lie my ass off.
I'll lie.
While investigating the exosols, I noticed that they have no locks on their cockpit hatches.
Bullshit.
It should have been possible to get into the cockpit, providing they could
This is such bullshit, Kokichi. What are you, or not Shuichi? What are you saying?
Come on, Shuichi.
Sometimes you just gotta expose your cockpit, baby.
jump inside a moving exosol? That's not really possible.
No, I think it is. You would need to be quick, agile, athletic, and stealthy. I can think of at least one person who
I can think of exactly
one person. What do you mean, Ugly? Like, Shuichi, we done a few push-ups, but like, come on.
And since he's a robot, he could have some robo-communication function.
I'm good.
Hang on.
I'm good as shit.
I can't believe Kibo is as he can phase through walls, disappear and fly.
Is that directed at me? As I said, my speed, agility, and strength are equal to that of a human, if not weaker.
I'm pathetic.
He can't walk through walls.
I'll have
He
you
can't
know.
disappear. He can't fly.
The selling point of
I
being
was
a robot
number
is that
23 in PE.
Wait, this is good. I like this.
Please don't act like I drew the short straw.
Stop this pointless conversation, Shuichi. If you want to say something, say it already.
You killed
I just
Kai
want to say there's
Tomomoto.
better ways of breaking up with your boyfriend than shooting him with a bow and arrow.
As the ultimate assassin, you would be able to jump into that exosol, correct?
Impossible.
This is
If
so
I could do
fucking
that, I
wild.
would have turned the exosol into scrap on the first day.
Look, I'm just saying, you could jump into a moving
Unless
mech
you were hiding
robot,
your true
right?
potential, in which case,
Stop messing around. Are you telling me to prove something I
Prove
can't
it.
do?
Jump into this exosol right now.
Do you really suspect me that much?
Yes, actually, I do.
no, actually, I'm trying to find a way to prove that you couldn't be the intruder.
That doesn't track Shuichi at all.
Fine then. I'll explain.
Shuichi, everything
There
is
was another
okay.
problem that doesn't involve my talent.
The doubt is about
You
me
said
jumping
earlier
into a
that the
moving
hatches have a
exosol.
lock, but
I
that's
like how
incorrect.
we literally just bullshit our way into making Maki tell the truth about something.
Exosol's hatch has an electronic lock.
We're like,
so
we'll
it can't
prove
open
it's
from
not
the
a ghost,
outside.
and Maki's like, look, here's what
Fine.
actually
I'll
happened.
prove it's not a ghost.
We broke her will. We did it.
lock?
I know.
Yes. You can't open the hatch from the outside. It's impossible to get into the cockpit. Satisfied?
I tried to move it. I tried to jump into the moving exosol like you said. It didn't work, Shuichi.
That's how I know. You just made something very clear to me, Maki. You do know something after all.
How do you know there's an electronic lock?
All
on the
according to
exosol's hatch?
Keikaku.
Note: Keikaku means hoe.
Investigation.
Keikaku means robot.
Can't be true. I'm the only
Keikaku
person on
means
the crew
wolf.
told about those locks.
Just you? I see.
Keikaku means
That's
bear.
it is. Then you lied just to confirm if I knew about the electronic lock.
Yeah, I know, right? Monkey's like calling you out on your fucking garbage.
I thought you were hiding something from me, Maki. I was confirming my suspicion.
I thought you were hiding something from me, Monkey, and you
Did
were.
you
So take
guess
that.
it?
How
I
do you
was
know about the
right.
hatch?
When Monokuma explained it to you, I just happened to overhear it, that's all.
You're lying, Maki.
Why were you there? That
About the
doesn't even
locks
make
because
sense.
you've been inside one of the cockpits.
So annoying. Do you want to die? You're the one who's lying.
True.
Huh? That's a suspicious thing to say. Are you actually the
Hey,
culprit,
that's
Maki?
suspicious. I'm Smooky, and I'm here to be the audience surrogate. Hey, how are we doing?
Either way,
Welcome to Dr. Phil.
there's an electronic lock so you can't open the hatch from the outside. Because of that, no one could have entered the hangar piloting an exisal.
It's another exisal.
Looks like she's never going to admit it on her own. Something important. She's
What if the
protected by keeping
exisal is
her mouth
another?
shut.
What if inside the exisal was 2 more exisal?
Maki's saying it's impossible, but there is a way to open the
Himiko,
hatch.
come through.
Oh,
You could teleport in.
Fuck you. Even Tsubiki's like, oh, you're bullshit, aren't? Yeah.
Can't stay a dreamer forever.
Wow, is this the character development we've always wanted?
So won't an electro hammer work on it?
Wow.
That would let you stop an exisal and open its hatch. Of course, my magic is also an option.
You get out of here. Go home.
All the character
Dreamer
development.
to the end, huh?
True, with an electro hammer, that method might be possible.
I could have lost
But
so
the
much
electro hammers
character
were recharging
development.
yesterday, so entering an exisal would be.
Wait. Not all of the electro hammers will be
Except that one.
I know because I found one. There was a used electro hammer near Monokuma and the exisals.
That electro hammer used by the third party? Maybe they used it to disable an exisal.
Yes, I think so. When I saw them last afternoon, there were 4 exisals. But this morning, there were only 3.
I noticed that too. Was the missing exisal taken by this third party?
Shuichi is getting warmer. How about you say the answer right now?
Okay.
Who did it? Who is this third party?
It's Maki Harukawa.
Mako Hikagago.
Makuhita.
Makuhita. It's her.
There's one part of the Rainbow Lock that I watch a lot, and it's my losing my goddamn shit to the Reggie pudding. But it is important to note that right before that happens, you are fighting a Makuhita, Nitesh, and you just say, I despise everything about your existence and everything you stand for to the Makuhita. There's only one person among us that I could think to do that.
It's Ryoma.
It's you!
It was
Maki. You're the third party we're looking for, aren't you?
Third party, woohoo! We got the Democrats, the Republicans, and the Maki Harukawa.
It's Maki?
That's just the Green Party.
What are you saying?
Remember what Kokichi
I'm
said?
saying you shot your boyfriend with the crossbow. Oof. And maybe also
The electro hammer needs to be
this other.
recharged for
Probably no. You
24
probably just shot
hours
this
after
other
it
dude
runs
with a
out of
crossbow.
That hammer was used last
And then your boyfriend got shot with a crossbow
So
because he's really bad at
this
putting
morning.
together a crossbow.
Oh, right. When we were
You
all
shot him with a
gathered in
crossbow to
dining hall this
discipline
morning-
him. Every time you fail to put it together correctly.
I don't
worry
use
about
my
it.
electro hammer. I have a knife.
I'll use this knife.
Maki was the only one without an electro hammer, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Knowing that,
'Cause she had a
the electro
knife.
hammer I found could only have belonged to Maki. And that leads me to the conclusion that Maki must be the third party.
Did we talk about how Monkey
She
knifed up
also knows how to
that,
assemble
or
the
somebody
crossbow
knifed up
and could
that
have returned it to her lab later.
intro?
You brought
Computer.
a
We'll get
different
there.
crossbow than the one Kaito had.
Okay.
right?
Maki took 2 arrows.
I mean,
to
Monkey
an
has
old
like 3
crossbow from her
crossbows, so like, yeah.
disabled the exisal
Why
with
not?
an electro hammer and infiltrated the hangar. Now we just have to figure out what happened after.
I'll kill your magic.
The most vicious agree.
Why are you doing it?
Consent!
Why are you getting in my way?
Getting in your way. Maki, what are you?
Yes, I'm the third party.
Huh?
There we go.
I admit to going into the hangar with an exisal, and then shooting the crossbow.
What they don't tell you is
Kill
that
anyone.
Kaito paid
I'm
Maki
not
to
the culprit.
kill. Didn't we already do this?
You're
Okay.
right. I used the electro hammer, and I used the exisal to enter the hangar too. I also shot the crossbow there. However, I'm not
You
the
use the
culprit.
poison though?
Because the crossbow is not the murder weapon.
Yeah. The poison is the murder weapon.
The
Fuck
crossbow
says.
is not the murder weapon? What do you mean?
The arrows left holes in her clothes. Think about the locations of the wounds. They were on his arm and back. An arrow to each of those spots wouldn't result in a fatal injury.
Oh, it's true.
That's why the crossbow can't be the murder
Nice.
weapon. Therefore, I'm not the culprit.
Well, hold on.
The arrows left holes in her clothes. Think about the locations of the wounds. They were on his arm and back. An arrow to each of those spots wouldn't result in a
I thought we were gonna be cool, Marky, but you had to be
Oh, cut
weird.
your
You had to
words.
do a wild thing. Why didn't you just be cool, Marky?
Wow.
It wouldn't matter where the arrow hit.
Wait, but she was the third party, which means she didn't do any murder. Or did she?
No, we're just saying a third party that entered the hangar.
There was a third party, yeah. He's not like Kaito.
Yeah, I guess
or-
now it's time to sort out, did she do murder or did she just enable murder?
If that poison had been applied to those arrows,
It's not enabling murder if you walk in with a giant robot and
no
shoot
matter
a
where
guy.
they're connected.
It's just murder.
Maki, do you have a rebuttal?
What's the matter? Why don't you say anything? Don't tell me. Are you really the culprit?
I'm not the culprit. I'll prove it. I'll drink this poison right now.
Why would she kill Kaito?
Because he had terminal cancer.
I can't understand if you don't explain anything!
Maki is
Me.
still fighting.
Huh? Fighting?
Okay, change anything to everything,
Maki
and
said
then
she
it's
would do
me.
anything to defeat Kokichi.
Wait, what? What'd you say, Vlinx?
Himiko said, I can't understand unless you explain everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yep, that's me.
Maki is trying to kill Kokichi in this class trial. She
Yeah.
wants to kill the mastermind, a remnant of despair.
Then when Maki said she would sacrifice anything, she meant
All of our
Sacrifice that
friends
is
and
talking.
our lives.
That's it!
Shurichi's life.
She plans to sacrifice all of our lives in order to kill Kokichi.
Sacrifice us?
then by hiding the truth.
That's like the worst
Maki was
outcome
trying
though,
to
because then
get
it's
us
just
to
Maki
arrive
left
at the
on
wrong
fucking planet
answer.
shit.
No, then it's just the killer left.
Oh yeah,
Or
but,
are you saying Maki's the killer?
wait.
Did
Well,
you
don't
just
worry
say
about it, we'll
Maki's the
figure it
killer?
out.
Is that what you're saying?
We'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Just to kill Kokichi and the rest of us along with him?
Oh, okay. No, I see what you're saying. I see what you're. So
Maki's the
she's
culprit?
trying to get away with murder so that she lives and everyone else dies, including Kokichi. That's what you're saying.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, if you have nothing else to live for, you might as well just kill Kokichi.
I guess she could always kill herself later, right?
It's true, a trained
But
assassin.
that mischievous plan was ruined.
Like, she might just
all
personally hate
thanks to
Kokichi
here.
to the point where she's like, yeah, let me kill Kaito and everyone else in my
I
pursuit to
already
kill
predicted this would
Kokichi
happen.
through his own game.
You knew all along that Maki was the culprit. That's why you've been so calm.
This isn't
That's
over.
not true. He's just been calm because he's just always been
Alright,
like
We do
this.
have the truth
I have
now.
to go. I'll see you
This
guys.
isn't over. We
Okay.
have a choice to make.
Good and...
We don't have to follow where the evidence leads.
Huh? What do you mean?
Does this mean you're gonna vote for someone else, even if it's not the truth?
Someone else? You mean vote incorrectly on purpose?
God, can you imagine if you voted incorrectly on
What did you
purpose?
say?
Can you imagine if someone voted incorrectly on purpose at one of these class trials? That would be so dumb.
That means finding the truth is not enough. We need to grasp the hope just beyond it. So Maki,
I'm gonna vote for
please tell us the
Kurubi.
truth. The truth that only you know.
So Kaito said that to you. Then Does that mean you guys made up before he died?
Does that mean you guys made out before
I
he
went to
died?
see him yesterday.
I see. Okay, I'll talk about it. Especially since it's my responsibility for involving everyone. Shuichi, you're so persistent. Were you always like that?
You think so?
Kind of.
Maybe Kaito's charisma is starting to rub off on me.
That guy could be pretty stubborn.
Then, what really happened?
Maki, please tell us. Please.
Oh, I guess now's the time to say they won't.
So,
They really won't.
Maki began telling the truth. A truth that would leave us all in
Kaito
shock.
had cancer.
Don't just start narrating things, you're ruining the mood!
Thank you. This is the best Yumiko has ever been.
This turn of events isn't exactly boring either.
What if he just walked up to someone in the Exisal and murdered them?
I really don't know how these debates are so
Long.
so like orderly.
That's true, yeah. Fucking in like real debates, even in like politics, they just had duels sometimes.
Well now.
What?
And then the Monokuma and Cubs
No
theater
Cubs
segment
left.
began. But with all the Monokubs destroyed, the segment was no longer possible.
Nice.
And so the curtain quickly fell.
And amazing. That was the best Monokuma theater we've had so far.
Yeah, I really did like its length. It's like my favorite Moby Dick chapter that's a line long.
When Kokichi remembered that he was a remnant of despair, I planned to kill him. I thought that if I killed him, this game, and the battle between hope and despair, would end. I was confident in my talent as an assassin. I knew I would be able to do it.
We've tried to end this killing game before, but...
You were naive.
Huh?
That's what I thought. I knew Kokichi would take advantage of my naivete.
Wait, I thought David was the
Simply
one
because
constantly
it's
making
him.
bad keyboard clacking noises, but that's Vlinx.
Maki totally gets me!
Hello?
Please.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why. I
Natesh,
needed
you
to
there?
settle it myself. I
Yeah.
took the poison arrows
Okay,
and the
alright.
crossbow
Whoa, did you?
and broke into the hangar
It sounded
with
like you were
Nexus
cutting
on.
out, but it's fine.
But when I entered the hangar, I saw something I never
Angry.
expected. Kaito and Kokichi were fighting each other. Kokichi was shot in the arm with a crossbow arrow, probably by Kaito when he fought back. Both of them stopped and looked at the Exisal, most likely surprised by its sudden appearance. Kokichi
And then I stepped on
immediately
both
took
of
out
them.
his remote and attempted to control the Exisal I was in. I jumped out of the Exisal before he could, and shot Kokichi in the back with an arrow. That should have been enough to stop him, since the arrow was coated with poison.
The Strike 9 poison, correct? But why pick that particular poison?
There's
Some
no
of the
antidote,
poisons in my
baby.
lab were far more lethal.
I wanted Kokichi to confess his true intentions
Uh-oh.
before he died, and find out why he was always lying and trying to confuse us.
What do you mean?
If he was the mastermind, it would have been easier for him to hide in the shadows, right? He could have made it seem as if the late Junko was secretly behind this killing game. That way, he could reveal himself as the surprise mastermind to liven up the game. Because of
They
his
already did that
suspicious
one last
actions,
time.
anyone would already suspect him as the mastermind. Especially with that message in the courtyard. Kokichi said it was a hint, but was it necessary for him to go out of his way just for a hint?
As a remnant of despair, I imagine he wanted to feel the despair of his plan being thwarted.
I think that if he wanted the thrill,
I don't like
he would have
that.
carried out the plan carefully. So when his
Horny
carefully
for
laid out plan
despair.
goes to waste, he would be in utter despair.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Maki must have wanted to hear it directly from Kokichi himself.
But it was pointless. I was a fool for thinking I could have a serious talk with him.
What are you talking about? Remnants of despair? What's that? I don't understand anything you're saying. But anyway, why are you starting up the killing game when it should have ended? You already know it's all meaningless, that I'm the mastermind. Do you love killing that much?
Shut up, you asshole!
Nice.
It was pointless to continue the conversation, so I shot the final arrow. But then...
He was Kaito the whole time. Kaito,
Wait.
please.
Huh? Kaito, why would you...
What do you mean, why would you? That's how Kaito is.
Why?
Because that would have made Maki a killer.
Protect Kokichi.
Yeah.
At that moment, my mind went blank. I knew I had to do something about the poison. I rushed to Shuichi's research lab for the antidote.
Wait, but okay,
So you didn't
if
have
you're like, oh no, Maki's gonna become a killer, why would you say, okay, let me die?
No,
then?
Kaito didn't know that they were
That was
coated in
poison.
poison. Because she was just aiming for his head. She was just gonna straight
She was
up
like
shoot.
point blank aiming for his like a heart or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so he was like, if I block
I'll
this with my
save you.
arm, Maki won't become the blackened. Little did he know they were
Yeah.
poisoned.
I used strike.
Plus, the other was
poison to
also
torture
poisoned,
Kokichi
like-
for info.
The one in his
I planned to
back,
kill him
yeah,
from the
he didn't know.
start.
But the one that
Yeah.
the one that Kaito shot Kokichi
Yeah.
with
No.
wasn't
I
poisoned.
know. Yeah.
That's so mean!
But that was my first mistake. Because of that,
Although that means that both of them should have died, though, right?
you what? I ended up killing Kaito. When I returned with the antidote,
I mean, yeah.
the hangar shutter had been closed. I assumed it was Kokichi's doing. But because of that, I couldn't enter the hangar anymore. I needed to give Kaito the antidote somehow, so I went to the bathroom window. Kaito, can you hear me? Quick, drink this antidote! After calling out to him, I chucked the antidote through the bathroom window. Kaito noticed it and grabbed the antidote. But Kokichi stole it from him.
What if Kaito just dropped it?
But
He dropped it in the toilet.
since I'm the mastermind of this killing game.
Wait! There's only one antidote!
Oh, you don't have to worry about Kaito. He fulfilled his dream, right? He already went to space.
That's true.
Damn it!
Stop!
Phew, that feels so much better. I guess that's a wrap,
Man, fucking antidote works fast.
because now another class trial is going to start.
Last trial?
You'll be the blackened for this case, you know. The blackened who killed Kaito.
I killed...
Shut it! Screw the class trials. Like hell am I gonna let you have your way?
Kaito! Why did you protect Kokichi? If you didn't help him, then...
I couldn't
You would
help
still
it.
be the blackened.
Even if it's Kokichi, I can't have you kill anybody.
What?
Aw, Kaito wasn't protecting me. He was protecting Maki. The situation just got way worse, huh? Maki is gonna become the blackened responsible for killing you. All because you protected me!
So don't you worry, Makiro. I'm not gonna die that easily. Just leave it to me. I'll put an end to this killing game.
You're still full of energy. Even like that. You really are not boring.
What?
I want to see what a dying Kaito can do. So, show me what you've got. I won't meddle with your plans.
What are you...
Don't mind me. Run, Makiro. Just hurry up and run. Run!
Run where?
Live! You gotta live!
But I refused to give up.
This is not a
I tried to
plan.
enter the hangar by breaking the control panel with my knife. In the end, I couldn't.
So that's where the marks on the control panel came from, huh?
After that, I returned to the bathroom window once more, but I didn't see anyone. The bathroom door was closed. I called out, but neither Kaito nor Kokichi answered. I couldn't do anything anymore. All I could do was leave. That's when I made up my mind. As the Blackened who killed Kaito, I would kill Kokichi during this class trial, in exchange for all of your lives.
So that's
Equivalent exchange.
I guess.
Kokichi, knowing what he knew, still.
I think all these
cover
people-
up her crime.
All these people alive are worth about as much
Why
as
you
Kokichi
Kaito
dead,
in the
honestly.
hydraulic press?
That's probably fair.
Kaito wanted Maki to
I mean, we
stop
do
him,
have
as his
we do
friend
have
felt obliged.
Robot and 2 people who shouldn't be here. So honestly, yeah.
I don't know what they thought was
Make
gonna
fun of him.
happen.
You call yourself a friend? You enjoyed watching us suffer! You fucking asshole!
You can't bring a knife to a trial.
Maki is so scary. Good thing I'm in this exosol. Pretty sure Maki would have already killed me if I was out there in the flesh. So, what are everyone's plans now? With the truth out in the open, who are you guys gonna vote for? You can vote for me, but if you do, we'll all die together. Or vote for Maki and live. Well, choose whichever you want. I don't care either way.
Why? Why are you so calm? Your life depends on this too.
Who cares? Just choose already. Come on, who are you gonna vote for?
No, we can't vote yet. We don't have the whole truth. This case isn't over.
Okay.
Huh?
Thank you for telling us everything.
Yeah, me
Maki.
too.
Thanks to you, I finally understand. There's another hidden truth within your testimony.
Have you guys realized what it is?
No.
Yeah.
Hidden truth?
Yes, I'm positive.
What was
Kaito's
wrong
got
with Maki's
cancer.
testimony? She said something that didn't add up. Any thoughts?
Muiruma. Kaito protecting Kokichi's weird. No.
That's it!
Which one?
The control panel.
The
being
control
damaged.
panel.
She said she used a knife to try to break the control panel and enter the hangar.
Oh,
But
and
that
currently it
doesn't
wasn't
make sense,
damaged.
Because there's an alarm
No.
system on the shutter.
It's because
Oh,
the
the
alarm
alarm
system.
was
The alarm would
Yeah,
go
next
off.
to the, yeah, you couldn't approach it, right? Without the alarm going
should
off.
have gone off if someone got close to the shutter.
I was too focused to notice at the time. But now that you mention it, it is odd.
Maybe the sensor just missed her.
That's not how that works.
The security
Definitely.
there isn't that sloppy. If a shady person got near the shutter, the alarm would have gone off without question.
And why didn't the alarm go off?
Like I told you, this isn't over. There's still a hidden truth to find.
Must be some kind of reason for all these oddities.
I did attempt to enter the hangar. And I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Maybe it was just broken.
Perhaps it was turned to a special setting?
Or maybe Maki is telling a lie.
Oh, you just have to use the electro bomb on it, but who else has an electro bomb? Kokichi has one, right?
Yep, Kokichi has
Yeah.
2 electro bombs.
Yeah, because we only have one, so... Wait, if Kokichi used the electro bomb on it, then can't you just... You would just have to be able to lift the door to get in, right?
I mean,
There is
Maki
a way
wouldn't
to
know that.
disable the alarm system.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
electro
But I'm
bomb
just
will
saying,
take
like,
it down. If Maki only had one bomb, and she used it during the raid this morning.
exactly.
The only other person who could have used one is Kokichi, right?
Huh? Why would I use an electro bomb? I had no reason to shut off the alarm, right? I'd be at a disadvantage if I did that.
I guess so. I can't come up with a reason why Kokichi would want to cut the alarm.
But we know that the alarm system was neutralized. It had to be. In that case, then...
I've got it! Disabling the alarm system wasn't the real objective.
It was a byproduct of something else he was trying to disable.
The main objective of Kokichi using an electro bomb was...
Keep you away!
It was to deactivate the safety function on the press.
Deactivate the safety function?
The electro bomb wouldn't have just...
Oh, so
taken
he
down
still
the
just killed
alarm
Kaito on the
system.
safety thing.
It also would have disabled the hydraulic press's safety function.
That's true, but why would he do that?
There's only one reason that anyone would want to do that. But if I'm right, it means that we've been thinking about this all wrong.
All wrong.
Smashy smash.
What aspect of this case runs contrary to the new evidence? Kaito's cause of death.
Hard cause of
That's
death.
it!
Did he die of poison, or did he die by crushing?
Kaito's cause of death.
It had to
Either
be
he died
poison.
by cancer.
Oh, well, that would be the wild
electro
one.
bomb was used while Maki was trying to deliver the
I just want this Kaito sickness thing to come
Maybe
become
Kaito didn't
relevant.
die by poison.
Just one
Something else
time.
entirely.
Yeah, I'm
the
still
cause of
trying to
death
like
now.
that has to play out. That has to.
Right,
What
like
if
it,
it's-
like it has to mean something, right?
This is it!
They can't just be like, Kaito had a mysterious illness the whole game, and it was to be
hydraulic
endearing.
press. Kaito could have been killed by the press after all.
What? He could have?
What if he had the
was
antidote,
on, the press could have crushed Kaito.
was cured of the
while he was
poison,
still
and then
alive.
died anyway, leading people to think that he hadn't had the antidote, even though he had.
Right
I mean,
after
we
threw
saw,
the antidote.
but we saw,
Open the shutter.
well, not we didn't see, but in the flashback,
In the flashback,
We saw it.
Kokichi drank it.
Kokichi consumed pine cone.
Kaito should have still been alive.
With
And
his
if he was crushed by the
unlocked jaw.
hydraulic press after that, then we have...
If that's the case, it'd mean the one who killed Kaito wasn't Maki.
It would be whoever was operating the hydraulic press. Kokichi.
I see. Very impressive. The hydraulic press could have been the cause of death. But that's just a possibility.
A
do
game
you mean?
possibility.
It's possible that I killed Kaito with
Very
the press.
good. I'm
but there's
proud
no
of you.
way to know.
That was excellent.
Kaito's death could have been either the poison arrow or the hydraulic press.
God, we're
Both
back to
causes are
Schrodinger's
possible,
Kaito.
But you'll never be able to determine it. No matter what.
No matter what?
That's
We're
not
all-
true. We can probably solve this mystery too. Right, Shuichi?
Right,
She's gonna
Scooby?
listen, actually.
Is it really possible to determine Kaito's actual cause of death? Is it, guys?
I don't think so.
It is possible.
How? How, Vlinx?
How?
Well, because we would know if the hydraulic press had killed him because he would have already been dead. No?
What? No,
Like-
No, because he
we
disabled the
used
safety
an,
function.
we used an electro bomb
Yeah,
to
the
disable the
electro bomb
safety
would have
function.
disabled more than the safety
Cause of
functions.
death.
Wouldn't it have disabled the main function as well?
No, the main
No,
function
because
is a
it's
manual
hydraulic.
thing. All it
Yeah.
does is it disables electronics. It doesn't disable like
An
manual
analog
gears.
press?
What?
How does...
A hydraulic press
Doesn't
is
have to be
hydraulic is air powered.
Yeah.
No,
Is
that's
it
pneumatic.
air-powered?
Hydraulic is like it just goes. It's manual. It's not like.
Yeah. So the
I
only
guess
thing...
that's the deal, is I don't know how a hydraulic press works.
Okay, well, a hydraulic press is
guess-
not controlled
yeah.
by electricity. Like the up and down buttons are like manual. Like that's
Like,
not
Well,
going to
Wait,
get
first
exactly.
of all,
disabled.
that is like some weird esoteric. Like you shouldn't be expected to know that to solve this case,
Yeah.
but whatever.
Well, I don't think you are expected to know that to solve this case.
Yeah.
The point is, the electro bomb was used to make it so the safety function would not activate, so that when Kaito
Right.
was crushed, it's impossible to tell whether he was crushed and died, or
Crushed.
whether the
Yeah,
poison
or
got him and then
it
he was
was-
crushed.
Yeah.
So there's no way to prove the cause of death.
What did you say?
Okay.
You can't check the.
What if he dies of natural
and you don't
causes,
have any
though?
Conclusive evidence.
Yeah, that's all.
See,
that's a
that's the
third.
thing,
That's a third option.
This question
Can't
seems
deduce any more
leading,
from here
like
on out.
that
There's
somehow
no
it's
way
the
to know
third.
what happened. But I know, because I was actually involved.
Yeah, that's true. This is the worst part.
So that's what you were trying to do. You were trying to commit an unsolvable murder.
Do you finally get it? Yep, that was my plan. The gimmick of this murder case isn't the unknown victim, but rather the unknowable culprit.
Because it could be Maki, or it could be Kokichi.
No one understands.
How did the Monos
Only
know?
I know the answer. There's no more room for deduction here.
Oh, did you say how does
Choose the
Monokuma know?
culprit
It's
with your
because
own
he's the
intuition.
mastermind, right?
Okay,
Kokicho.
that doesn't make him omniscient.
No, but like if he controls.
No,
Monokuma,
wait, no.
have
Vlinx has a good
intuition,
point. How does Monokuma know who did it?
But there's nothing
Because, like,
you
at
can
this
do
point,
about it.
Monokuma can't
This
get
is
any more
just how
information
the
about the
trial
body than
goes.
we have.
I guess that's true.
The only way he could know is if he saw everything that Kokichi saw. And Kokichi's telling the truth.
I wonder if they'll bring that up. I wonder if they'll ask Monokuma how he knows.
Racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off. It's voting time!
Alright guys, who's the culprit? Is it Maki or is it Kokichi?
Well, we don't have to vote for either of them, right?
Yeah, you do.
Rantaro.
Wait, why
Maki
do
or
we?
Kokichi?
Why do we have to?
Well, because I said so.
I'll let you decide then.
Choose with your hearts.
Kokichi. You know, actually, I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
Because
I would have gone with Lucky, actually.
The one who
but
decides
that's
when
fine.
it's voting time.
Oh, come on. No one's gonna figure out the truth. Let's just vote already.
The reason I had you guys vote on that is because that's an actual question. You have to vote for one of those two.
This won't be a problem.
Oh, what?
Monokuma,
That's some bullshit.
Because you know who the culprit is, don't you?
Don't you, Monokuma? Don't you know who the culprit is?
Just like you always do.
Huh? Yes, of course.
What kind of
wait, so
reaction is that?
Kokichi was lying about knowing. Like, he doesn't know. The point of this was to trap
Of course I
Monokuma.
know.
Maybe.
Why do you seem so flustered?
Flustered? Me?
Both Kokichi and Maki straight up don't know whether or not they've killed somebody.
That's not true.
That's true, actually.
Kokichi
I
might know.
don't-
Kokichi might know.
Well, Kokichi
He might
claims to know.
He would. Kokichi would only.
I'm arguing the contrary. I bet he doesn't know and that he's lying about knowing.
Well, here's the thing. Maki, the rest of us can't know. Maki can't know. Kokichi could know, but he also could not know. Like,
yes.
The point is, if Kokichi does know and Monokuma doesn't, and Monokuma gets it wrong, Kokichi can basically prove Monokuma's
that's
wrong.
a big, yeah.
What's going on with Monokuma right now?
Monokuma?
How can he prove?
Do you not know who
I
the
guess
culprit is
yes. I guess he can.
I mean, he might have
produce
another
evidence.
video.
Yeah, he might. Yeah.
Huh? Oh, what do you mean I don't know? What don't I know, huh?
You don't know, do you?
What does this mean? Why doesn't Monokuma
This
know who
is-
the culprit is?
Very interesting.
Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is either? If Monokuma doesn't know, what does that tell us about this case? Wait, this case?
Yes, that's it. So that's what Kokichi's real objective was.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Kokichi wasn't just trying to commit a murder that we couldn't figure out. He was trying to commit a murder that Monokuma couldn't figure out either.
A murder Monokuma couldn't figure out?
But what's the point of that? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma.
But consider how many elements of this case would be cleared up. Prior to this case, Monokuma always knew the specific details of each crime, correct?
This
That must
explains a
mean
lot
he
of
was
the
using some
missing
way of
information.
monitoring us.
Okay, Dimitri, you told us this case was solvable, and literally, it's a plot point that this case is not solvable.
Not solvable. I know.
Yeah, you just lied to us.
Just lied to us like a Kokicho.
You got me.
You got me. Watch somehow. Kokichi probably used the electro bomb to scramble whatever that was.
So what he's saying now is that Monokuma has ways of monitoring us to see what happens in each case, but the electro bomb would have disabled that.
The electro bomb
I guess,
would prevent any cameras from sending video wirelessly.
Are you telling me he doesn't have, like...
It wouldn't matter where the surveillance.
So how did the security camera get foot? Okay, whatever.
No, because that was a manual camera.
What's the point? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma!
Before we determine that for sure,
I didn't even know manual video cameras were.
Or maybe I'm wrong about that. I mean, I feel like because it's not connected to anything wirelessly, like it's just the.
I was just assuming that he set up that camera after he disabled the other stuff.
That's possible.
if the objective were to create a crime that would stump Monokuma, the exosols. Yes. The exosols weren't protecting Monokuma. They were.
What were they doing?
Watching.
That's it.
They were bullying and admiring him.
Watching him?
I'm surprised, like, guarding
Yes.
wasn't whatever.
Remember what Monokuma said
They were
earlier in
stalking
the
him.
investigation?
Oh, at the time the egg-cells are on autopilot and it directed only observe me.
That's
If they
technically
protected him
true.
Like bodyguards, they wouldn't have been facing him. They would have been scanning the area, watching us.
That's why Monokuma was gone for like
That implies
half of this
they weren't watching us.
chapter.
They were watching.
Because Kokichi was holding him captive with the exosols.
They were trying to make sure that Monokuma wouldn't go near the crime scene.
That reminds me. The Forest store and All 4 units were focused on
I haven't
Monokuma.
checked Twitch since I came
That's
back.
why when I stole one
What?
to enter the hangar, the other 3 didn't pursue me.
Well, I mean, I usually have your stream open next to the
So
what do you call
Monokuma
it?
must have been talking about Maki.
Discord.
Yeah, the Discord stream. The Discord video.
Even if it puts someone at a disadvantage, the class trial must always be fair. The person who shared that info with me didn't seem interested in sharing it with you guys. So I'll share you to share it instead. That way it'll be fair to all participants.
She didn't want to share that information because it would have linked her to the murder. In which case, it could only be Maki.
You're right.
So to summarize this discussion, Kokichi used the electro bomb in the hangar and the exosols to watch Monokuma, thereby creating a scenario in which Monokuma has no idea who the culprit is?
I told you there's no point! Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma!
No, Kokichi might not be controlling Monokuma at all.
What?
But Kokichi's the mastermind, right? Shouldn't he be controlling Monokuma?
Kokichi might not be the mastermind.
What?
Remember that the only reason we think that is because Kokichi told
It's
us.
because Kokichi said so.
Monokuma hasn't said a word about that. It's possible that Kokichi is just lying to us.
No way I lied! I'm definitely controlling Monokuma. The mastermind of the killing game is totally me. The one who pitted humanity's last survivors against each other is... all me, baby.
That's right. He's a remnant of despair. How do we forget that?
But that doesn't necessarily mean that he's the mastermind.
Well, I guess. But is that really possible?
Well, Monokuma,
I can't answer that without causing problems, because I gotta run this trial fair and square.
Even more reason to give us the answer. If you don't tell us the truth right now, you'll be an accomplice to Kokichi's lies. Does that sound like a fair game? Would you say this class trial is fair?
Yeah, tell us! Is Kokichi the real mastermind or not?
No need to think about it. You're being way too forward.
Aren't you normally the forward one?
Ah!
I mean, I don't mind, because that's probably part of your strategy, too. But in the interest of fairness, I suppose it's time to tell the truth. Unlike the lies you love so much, the truth should be impartial to everyone.
And what is that truth?
I'm not being
This is
controlled by
Kokichi's twin sister.
because he's not the mastermind.
Kochiko.
Is that really true?
Kokichi was just messing with you. I never once said he was the mastermind.
Then it was all Kokichi's
Where's the Junko and Eshima reveal,
that
baby?
is what that would mean. With the key
Let's
from the
do
last
it.
motive, he was the first to learn the truth of the outside world. Based on his deductions, he fabricated a lie to make you all think he was the mastermind.
I see. Kokichi's own deductions.
Do you want to know? Then I'll tell ya. Getting kind of bored with all the lying, so everything I say from now on will be the truth, Kay?
His deductions got a lot of details right, though. Pretty impressive, honestly.
But what about the Exosols? If Kokichi wasn't the mastermind, how'd he control them so easily?
He just used Mew's remote control, right?
Mew's remote control?
So the remote that Kokichi was using was made by Mew?
Oh, you didn't know? Mew not only invented the Electro Bomb and the Electro Hammer, she also
But
made a
also
remote
Monokuma.
control that can hijack any electronic device. Kokichi just
I
slapped
love
a
the hacker
receiver on
remote
each of the
that works like
exosols
how
and
real
took
hacking
them for a
works.
spin.
Hey, isn't it a bit unfair to tell them all that?
Fairness has nothing to do with it. I offered up that info purely out of spite. Spite towards you for trying to usurp the mastermind's role and take over the game.
Well, whatever. It's way more interesting to defeat an enemy who plays dirty anyway.
What's going on? It seems like they're actually fighting.
There's no doubt about it. Kokichi isn't the mastermind.
Were we just being dragged around by Kokichi's lies the whole time?
What were you trying to accomplish by pretending to be the mastermind, Kokichi?
Yeah! Now you're gonna be all quiet? This is so frustrating.
Then if he's not the mastermind, who is?
Why are you so certain there's even a mastermind to begin with?
What?
What do you mean?
Why, that's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
But I wanna know.
The real mastermind is not Kokichi.
That's a fair point.
Who could it be? I was thinking it was Junko and Eshima, but that can't be it. She's dead. We've never come into contact with her. If so, who's done this? Who's planned this killing game?
Anyway, this conversation has flown off the rails. Let's get things back on track. This class trial is to figure out who the culprit is, not the mastermind. So, yeah, get to talking.
I agree. Before we worry
Get to
about who the
taco.
mastermind is or what my intent is, let's figure out the culprit!
But Monokuma doesn't know who it is. How is he supposed to confirm the results?
We don't need to worry about that. Let's just leave the decision-making to Monokuma. But you gotta run the class trial too, so no mistakes, okay?
Are you trying to get me to do something?
You've been watching us solve all these cases, but you can't be a spectator anymore. You're gonna participate in the class trial from here on out.
Huh?
So, let's resume this class trial. Monokuma, you gotta use your brain too. This will be the
Oh no,
final
he doesn't
class
have one
trial.
of those.
Me versus Monokuma!
You versus Monokuma?
When I play a game, I intend to win. But what's
Let's
considered
go,
a win in
Kokichi.
this game? Beating the other players? No. Beating the game's mastermind is the true game. And that's how I'll win!
I beat D&D.
That's why
I
I
shot the
decided to
DM.
challenge Monokuma! If I can deceive
I fight the
Monokuma
DM
till the
for
very
dominance.
end, then I'll be the winner!
You're dragging us around like this? Just so you can win a game?
As I
Your pawns
suspected,
in something
your
bigger
thought
than
process defies all logic.
But since the outside world is in total ruin, this game is the only entertainment we have.
I can't argue with that.
At least I can enjoy this game to the fullest and feel good winning.
You really are a remnant of despair. Your way of thinking is just chaotic.
That's also true.
Whatevs. Let's just get this started. If the students or Monokuma don't
Does he
know
not
who
know what
the
it is because he wasn't there for the
I'm
flash?
the winner. Don't
flashback?
underestimate me, or Shuichi and the others, for that matter.
Interesting observation, Nitesh. That's all I'll say on that.
It's just like a remnant of despair to try to assume control of the game. But these kids are all that's left of Hope's Peak Academy. If you think they're gonna make this easy for you, you better think again.
Whose side are you taking here?
Side? Isn't it obvious? Monokuma joins your party.
Oh no. Put him back.
I guess. Put that back though. I don't want him though. Can I sell him for seven mana coins?
Well, we were going to do it anyway.
Let's just ignore Monokuma. His actions are always beyond comprehension.
That's true.
Let's just focus on the case.
Okay.
Be quiet
Good.
so we can ignore you.
Now, where should we start? We've already established what Kokichi is after.
He's just gonna keep talking anyway, isn't he?
In my experience, whenever you learn a new fact, you
gotta
learn
write it
something
down.
else along with it.
That's true, I guess.
You warmed up to him real fast. I guess you are both robots.
God, Himiko!
Himiko the magic
So
racist.
another truth comes out. That
Yeah, I know
this
Himiko's
was
magic is
racist.
just racism.
Yeah, that's what I couldn't wrap my head around.
Maybe the magic was the racism we did along the way. Wow.
Maybe it's more like wizard.
Please!
Video of Kaito being crushed by the hydraulic press.
What's up? What did he say?
God.
What did he say? I missed it.
He said a mage more like a wizard.
I don't get it.
Clansmen are called
It's a
wizards.
tasteful KKK joke.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh no. Vlinx.
God.
Hey, remember this video of Kaito dying?
Kokichi said
Yeah, they really did play it 4 times during this one class trial, huh?
But
Maybe more than that.
This is like the second time they're showing it.
So
No, it's not.
Video. It's pretty strange to present evidence that can.
Because they showed it once when it happened, and then once when he flashed back to it, and he was like, see, it's the proof, and then once again now, so it's at least 3 times.
What kind of mistake was Kokichi trying to get me to make?
Maybe he crushed Kaito with a hydraulic press, so the cause of death would be unknown?
But if that
I
was
thought
the
that we
only
talked about.
objective, there
Okay.
would be no need to film it. Discovering
true.
the crushed body would have been enough. No need to show us the film.
That's true.
I guess you're starting to fit in after all. If you get any cuter, I'm gonna hug
He
you.
what?
Huh? Really?
There must be a reason you went out of your way to show us the body being crushed.
No reason, really.
She's
That's
still
just my
racist
twisted
Kibo, though.
personality.
You're lying again, Kokichi. There is a method to your madness. If you wanted Monokuma to make a mistake, then showing us the video must have something to do with trying to fool Monokuma. Taking the video of the murder, but keeping the victim's identity hidden. What does it show? What doesn't it show?
What does it mean keeping the victim's identity hidden? Is it just victim? I guess. That's the same question I had, though.
I see now. The victim.
Huh?
Yeah, that's what I
Possible?
said.
No, that's a question for later. For now, we know that.
If you show the moment of Kaito's death, of course it would lead us to believe he died. Even if we
Yeah.
can't positively identify the body, we would still believe Kaito was the victim. And that might be exactly the mistake Kokichi was going for.
Does that mean the victims were switched?
Switched?
This is way too big
Other
brained.
dead body that got crushed by the hydraulic press?
I guess it could be.
Where would he even get another body?
There should be plenty to
anywhere.
choose from if you reuse the body of a former victim.
If there was an unknown body, then we could guess the victim was switched. But too bad! Switching the victims was impossible.
Why?
The footage showed the body being crushed.
See, they played it again!
Would they have been able to switch the victim? And
The part
we
where it
already
speeds up, right?
established that the footage was
Anyway.
not doctored in any way. The camera doesn't have any editing functions. Just play, record, and pause. Monokuma also said that no computer was used to edit the footage. Remember?
Damn it! Me and my big mouth!
Which means switching out the victim would not be possible. Also, if the victim was switched, then that would mean Kaito is still alive. We already discussed this so many times. The chance of that happening is impossible.
It might be possible.
Huh?
There
Yeah.
could be a trick to make the switch possible. We just haven't noticed it yet.
Oh, and what trick is that? See? You don't know, do you? I already said it's impossible.
Maki's
Get
not wrong.
interrupted
There
again.
is a way it could be done. So we can't just give up here.
Hey, Shuichi. I'll think harder about this as well.
Vlinx, we gotta be like Maki
Can
and
you
think hard
confirm
about
whether or
it.
not the victims switch places? If Kaito is
My brain
alive or not?
is pretty good where it is, actually, though.
I thought that I killed Kaito. I don't want that.
Okay then, let's talk about the possibility that Makiro mentioned.
Himiko, if you call her that again...
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. Then let's all talk it over together.
I'm with Tsumugi though.
Together. Don't forget, you're not alone. You gotta rely on your
I'm gonna
friends.
die of poison.
Yeah.
Or
I'm
being
sure we'll figure
crushed.
something out.
Who can say really?
Guys are a stubborn
It's so
bunch.
complicated.
There's no trick.
That's probably another lie.
However, if the victims were switched, then that would mean the footage was altered. How could it have been altered when we know that the footage wasn't edited?
If we could figure that out, maybe we'd know how
pause
to
it.
switch places.
I knew there was a trick
recording.
to that
I don't know.
video the whole time. Kokichi
You've not known a single thing since I
100%
met you.
suspicious.
Trick to that video. They're showing it again. What could it
Why
be?
does it
What's
speed up at
suspicious?
the end, huh?
There must be some trick to that video.
That's what you all gotta figure out.
There is no trick. You can check, but there's no editing function in that camera.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious to any of you? The filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
The person in that video. Was it really Kaito?
Something seemed off about that video to me. When the hydraulic press stopped for a brief moment.
That's what I was saying!
That the video was shot at another location?
Any other bright ideas? Come on, everybody, speak up!
When the hydraulic press stopped.
Is there another?
I agree.
Me too.
Kibo is onto something.
Why does it stop
Isn't
and
it
speed
weird
up like
that the
that?
hydraulic press stopped for a second?
Yeah,
Because when
it
Kibo
is.
and I first investigated that hydraulic press,
It didn't do that. It kept going down forever until Kibo, like, dodge rolled away.
Funny fact, if we use the wrong evidence on Kibo, he calls the press robophobic.
Yeah.
that's right.
Kibo calls everything robophobic.
lowering itself without
The
stopping.
world is full of robophobia.
But in the video,
He's right though, is the thing. I can't fault him. None of the accused cases of robophobia were like not. Yeah, why did that happen?
The hydraulic press stopped briefly, right before it crushed the body?
But
Probably
why
just
would it
pause the
stop?
press and then swap
Why did the press
body.
stop? There's only one reason I can think of.
To do a body swap. Maybe they just shoved something in between it. I don't know. Maybe they just paused it. Maybe the electro bomb stopped it. There's so many options. I mean, they probably just paused it though, right?
I see it.
This thing, whatever it is. Oh, wait, this is just the
The
control
only way
panel.
to stop the
Yeah.
hydraulic press is the force stop button.
An electro bomb went off in the hangar, which would have interfered with the safety function. There
Right.
was no way to stop the hydraulic press unless someone used the force stop button.
When you say
Right.
someone, you mean Kokichi, right? He was the only one there.
Kochiko.
Actually, maybe I pressed it by accident.
You know, if this happened though, then it would just mean that
So what of it?
he would have been
Press
left there
only
to die
stopped
without
for
the
like a
antidote.
sec. You can't switch the victim in such
Which is still, like, not great.
Can you?
That's true.
There's also the question of how the bodies got switched while the camera was rolling. That would have clearly been caught on camera.
Well, the camera was
How did
rolling.
he pause the
Oh, I
camera?
see.
Nice.
It wasn't just the press
Yeah.
that stopped.
You said it has got a pause function.
Huh? What do you mean?
If you stop something else at the same time you stop the hydraulic press,
Yeah, I see it now. That's how the bodies are switched. If you stop that, you could have
Gotta
swapped
press
bodies
2
easily.
buttons at the same time. So complicated. Wait, it's 2 mind games? Okay. It seems rude to do this to you 2 times in a row. Do they try to randomize?
No.
positions?
No, this is just, it's 2 mind mines in a row.
Oh, okay. Do you always know where the right answer is, or
No,
they
it's
put them-
randomized.
Okay. it
Oh,
is
that's what
randomized.
you were asking.
Yeah, that's what I was asking you about. I think it's the bottom. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. There we go. It's a camera.
I see it.
It's the camera. You know the one we were talking about? Come on, guys.
The culprit stopped the video camera at the same time as the hydraulic press.
Well, it has a pause function, which is
Then,
weird for
while the
a security
camera
camera to
was
have.
off, they switched the body under the hydraulic press. After the
It's not
body
a
was
security
swapped,
camera. He got it from
press
the,
and camera were started
he got it from the,
simultaneously.
the room where
Bottom.
Kaede got the shot put ball. What is it called?
Oh.
Like storage. It was just a regular ass video camera.
Yeah.
So it just looks like the press stopped for a moment.
Yeah, it was just like a camcorder, I guess.
That's what I've been saying this whole time!
When did you ever
Okay.
say that?
So they stopped at the same time. The camera position did seem odd to
How
me.
though? Wouldn't you have to be
No,
at the camera and also here?
The trick wouldn't work unless it was set up there.
Huh?
Right?
Why?
To get the trick we just described to work,
Unless, is that the angle that
set up
that
precisely.
is that? It might be. I don't know.
Let's pin that down. Where was the camera set up?
Oh. Shuichi's at the same page as me. Okay.
There!
I don't really know what that was, but I'm assuming it was next to.
It's
right next to the switch.
Must have been set up somewhere.
Yeah.
around
Okay.
to operate the press and the camera at the same
Yeah.
time.
Okay. This is the exact thing I was saying. So I'm glad we're on the same page, Shuicho.
That's why the video was taken from that unnatural angle. If they were recording it like normal, they would have used a better angle.
And if it was recorded at such an odd angle, then that proves the trick was used.
Camera ink, huh? Looks like your cosplayer experience is finally useful.
Well, cosplay
Wow.
doesn't really come up
I
all
can't
that
believe they
much
kept
in
this
Fast
one
Drive.
alive for 4 cases to do that.
There was a reason the camera was set up there, but also a reason for the height. When the press was stopped, you couldn't really see who was inside it, correct? That was intentional. The body is mostly hidden by the press, making the swap easier.
The camera must have been placed at such a high position, so it would produce that angle.
I wonder if they used that tripod in the hangar to adjust the camera's height.
Did they get
There's a-
that?
oh,
from
yeah, there was a
warehouse
tripod in the
too?
hangar.
Jeez, that place is like a 4D pocket.
You don't get to make that reference.
Then, that logic is correct, right? Kokichi used that video angle trick and switched the victim in the hydraulic press. In that case,
I mean, not necessarily. They could have not
Pressed
switched
from the
Kaito also.
press. He was swapped with a different body.
It's just possible.
So Kaito's still alive.
Well,
That's
wait
not
just a
necessarily true either.
What?
Yeah.
But I just summed it up so nicely.
I was like, if Kaito's still alive, he definitely would have died from poison right now, right?
What are you talking about?
The bodies from the other cases. Kokichi's the mastermind, so he... Wait, the mastermind?
Yeah, Kokichi isn't the mastermind, so I don't think he'd be able to produce a body to switch out.
what?
It's true.
Well, Monokuma, do the rules allow for a body to be reused?
Very well. I'll
Rules.
answer that.
You're giving in pretty easily.
Well, it's crucial information to make the trial fair. This discussion is pointless if it's not clear what the culprit was allowed to do, right?
You're a convenient mastermind, but I guess that makes defeating you worth my time.
Now then, regarding the reuse of a dead body. That is impossible! All the dead bodies have already been thrown away.
Thrown away?
The other bodies
So it's just a
are
big blood bag.
gone? Then who did Kaito switch places with?
Kokichi.
Kokichi and Kaito were the only ones in the hangar at that time. They were the only ones present during the body swapping trick, and the real victim was...
No. Wait. I didn't even get to read that answer. The other person in the
The other
hangar.
person in the hangar,
If it
yeah.
wasn't
So
the
Koki-
body, it could only be...
What's wrong, Shuichi? Who did Kaito switch places with?
Mikey, you know the answer.
It had to be
Something very
Kakechi.
important here.
Something important?
If I have the timeline right, there were only 2 people in the hangar at the time, which means that something had to have been decided before. I have to pin that down. Can't let anything escape this time.
Yoshi's right. It was Mukuro.
Mukugo Ikugugo. What
The ultimate.
What? Is he gonna say like a victim swap or some nonsense? Victim switch, probably, because I think that fits, right?
My favorite console.
Yeah. Oh no, it's not the right letters. Victim.
Victim, hello? Victim, helper.
Helper? That's it.
Victim helped. So someone, someone agreed to die.
I just can't believe I overlooked
It's
this.
not how I would have said it, but
What do you mean?
it does work. It means the same thing that
There
I
were only
said.
2 people in the hangar at the time the bodies were swapped. Which means they were working together.
Huh? Working together?
The only
To
two
beat
people
Monokuma.
involved in the swap were the victim and the culprit. The culprit was operating the camera and the hydraulic press, while the victim lay inside. If they switched places while the press and the camera were stopped,
Yep.
then the person who
Yep.
turned the camera and the press back on was the original
Man.
victim. To put it simply,
What did Kokichi say to
both people
Kaito to let him
operated the
agree to
press
this?
and camera at different times.
Probably that it'll save
Impossible
everyone.
trick.
And
Unless
trick
the victim
Monokuma
and
into
culprit
being
agreed to
dumb.
cooperate beforehand.
Well, it's too bad we solved it then, I guess.
Victim and culprit cooperated? Is that even possible?
It sounds bizarre, but perhaps that was the whole point.
Oh, wait.
A crime that was so confusing.
Hmm?
Even my
I know how you get Kaito to agree with this. Hey, I know you're gonna die anyway.
This culprit's a real
Well-
jerk. So,
What,
have
did
you
he say, like-
realized who done it yet?
The murderer was
With the
Kaito.
Exisal and Kaito's gonna be
The
dead.
murderer was Kaito, and Kaito is dead.
If my detective work hasn't failed me yet, the culprit inside that Exisal can only be them.
Yeah. I was going to be Kaito, but it's also, like, there's a good chance Kaito's dead from poison by now,
The apparent victim we saw in the video was Kaito,
right?
which means
I mean, I guess he could
Kaito's
be, like,
a remarkably
actively
good actor, if
operating,
that's
but I just
true.
feel like,
Kokichi was operating the hydraulic press and camera at first. If the two of them switched while the press was stopped, then the culprit who started the hydraulic press again and crushed Kokichi must be Kaito. So, the person inside that exisal isn't Kokichi. It has to be Kaito.
What did you say?
it better be Kaito's dead body.
So the culprit for this case is Kaito Momota. That is what the ultimate detective has deduced, right?
Kaito
Wow,
is
so he
the
killed,
culprit?
he
What?
killed
You're
Kokichi so
joking,
that
right?
Maki wouldn't be the
You can't
Blackened.
be serious.
That's literally what happened.
I don't want to believe it either. But it's the only way any of this makes sense.
Yeah.
My detective
That's
work has
wild.
led me to the conclusion that Kaito is the culprit. Is that true?
Because by killing
Kaito
Kokichi
really in there?
and framing it in this weird, complex way, it both
If you really are Kaito, then
fucks up with
I'm the
Monokuma, but
culprit.
also prevents Maki from being the culprit.
There's just no way that Kaito can still be alive. Because I'm the culprit.
Wait, you? But didn't you say...
I saw it with my own eyes. Kokichi drank the antidote that he stole from Kaito. There's no doubt Kaito died. And he died
He might have
because
given
of my
Kaito
poison
the endo
arrow.
and drank toilet water.
But you told us you didn't want to kill Kaito.
Yes, I never wanted to. I wanted to believe that I didn't kill him. But the truth speaks differently. In the end, I was just running away from the facts.
Huh? I don't understand.
Maki, are you trying to protect Kaito? If he's the
Yeah,
culprit, you're
it's
trying
too
to
bad
help him get
Kaito's
away.
trying to protect you,
There's only
Maki.
one antidote. So it's more likely he died from my poison arrow. This is the truth.
It's not decided yet. I could have still killed him with the hydraulic press. Either way, those are the two options. Monokuma knows the answer, right?
Huh? Are those the only options?
I guess that's how things turned out.
No, that
Wait,
can't
what?
be.
Come on, we
person
did the
in
whole
that
deal.
exisal is
It's not Kaito! I saw Kokichi drink the antidote! There's no mistake. Kaito is dead. I killed Kaito. There's absolutely no doubt. That's the truth.
Ah, I thought so. Maki's trying to protect Kaito. I understand how she
This
feels, but
was-
if Kaito is the culprit, why did he agree to Kokichi's plan?
To protect Maki!
Kaito would do something so selfish. There must be a reason for it. I truly believe that. But I have to get to the bottom of this before I can uncover that truth.
But Maki,
Okay.
you don't know for certain that Kokichi drank the antidote.
What?
You saw him drink it right in front of you, but you couldn't confirm he actually did it.
I can't wait for
So
the actual criminal
there's
after the
another
last time we
possibility.
vote to be Samugi.
He could have done a baby bird and vomited it into Kaito's
Talking
mouth.
about? Impossible. That's impossible. There is no other possibility. I killed Kaito.
Because
Oh,
the
no.
worst possibility is that Kaito killed
I killed
Kokichi
Kaito.
and survived, but then also
I don't want to
died.
see
You're
the
the
end
one
of
who's
this
wrong.
scene.
Oh, don't do this to.
He died from my poison arrow.
I guess.
Did
we're
we get to
doing
do
this.
this
no
to
other
Kaito? Yeah, we
possibility.
did. Okay.
Yeah, we did this Kaito last time.
What do you know?
And not to Gonta.
No, we didn't do it to
I
Gonta.
killed Kaito. You're the one who's wrong. He died. It doesn't matter what you say.
I'm really sorry for what's gonna happen to
telling you,
Maki.
this is
It's
the
not our
truth.
fault.
But you keep
See.
getting in the way. You're so goddamn annoying. It doesn't matter what you say.
My big problem is that I would kind of rather
telling you,
everyone
this
die
is the truth.
than the current cast live.
But you keep getting in the way.
I know all the interesting characters are like right on the death block.
So I know I'm not
Like,
wrong.
I'm really worried we're gonna get
sorry,
stuck
I
with
kept
just
quiet
Samugi and
till now.
Himiko, and please.
I wanted to
please.
believe I didn't kill
Don't
him.
forget
Yeah.
Kibo.
Right.
But I won't run away from the
The
truth
I'm so
anymore.
average at everything, I manage to be a non-character
I know
even
what
when
I
I'm
saw.
not
I
human,
was at
which
the
is one of the
scene.
most interesting things you can do for a character.
So I know I'm not wrong.
What is this thing
Sorry,
that
I
she's
kept
summoned?
quiet
Is
till
this a
now.
hairball?
I wanted to believe
It's
I
an
didn't
assassination
kill him.
cloud.
But I won't run away from the
Pretty
truth
good.
anymore. Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene.
Okay.
So I know I'm not
Make the horny
wrong.
mark so we can leave.
I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong.
So
I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I saw Kokichi drink the antidote.
It ends here!
Oh, that also works, I guess. Oh, that wasn't that horny. Cool.
Kokichi
Yeah, that
just
is true.
pretended to drink the antidote. He didn't actually drink it.
He pretended to drink it?
I like my idea where he baby birded it.
The
into
antidote
Kaito,
was
but
part
this
of his
is
lie.
probably better. Better for everyone involved.
Maki could only see so much through the
Can
window.
you imagine being so
She didn't
deceptive you can
confirm
just
Kokichi
pretend to drink
drank it.
something?
I mean,
I believe
I've
that
done it.
Kokichi knew this and just pretended to drink the antidote.
Not with an antidote.
After Maki left,
Yeah, like,
Oh,
I
wait.
don't know
he
how he
gave
would
the
do that.
antidote to Kaito.
Well, I mean, if the bottle's not, like, clear,
There's a strong possibility that all of this was done
you can just hold it up to his lips and,
to make Kaito
you know.
cooperate.
Make him cooperate?
The swapping trick required the victim and culprit to work together. Kaito's cooperation was essential to Kokichi's plan. However, I don't think Kokichi would be able to sway Kaito easily. He needed leverage. He gave Kaito the antidote in exchange for his cooperation.
In exchange for his own life, you mean?
Kaito had no choice. He
Sure.
had to cooperate after Kokichi saved his life. That's just Kaito's character. And Kokichi knew that. He swallowed his pride with the antidote and agreed to participate in Kokichi's plan.
the line.
Will Kokichi make this plan? What good is it
He
for him
swallowed
if
his
he's
pride
dead?
with the antidote.
I
That sounds like a line
imagine this was all
Dimitri
part
would
of
write.
Kokichi's plan to
What?
confuse us.
He swallowed his pride along with the antidote.
You wouldn't think that someone would plan their own murder.
He went
It's
so
not the
far
first
as
time
to
it's
give up
happened
his
in Danganronpa.
life just to create this mystery?
Only Kokichi could think of something so nefarious. Who else would agree to die just to execute their plan?
Oh, that explains why he doesn't know about
Why would
the
he go that far?
fucking whatever either, because Kaito wasn't there when we did the flashbang also.
Neither of them were.
Yeah, that's what I said, yeah.
But too bad.
So then, if Kaito's in that suit, how is Kaito that smart?
Kaito's not, like...
Like, that's my problem, is like, there's no way Kaito's saying this.
Hold up.
A delusion completely off the mark. To make you think that I died. But who cares what you guys think? This is between me and Monokuma. I don't give a crap if the extras in this game get it right or not.
Extras?
I'm fine with being an extra.
Huh?
You should be, because that's all you'll ever be.
We're just extras.
Same with you, Samuki.
But even if we get it wrong, we won't get killed.
No, I'd still kill you all. Don't put Kokichi's words in my mouth.
Why?
No, I'd still kill you all.
Friendly with us.
If Monokuma gets it right, then he takes everyone's lives, yeah? But if Monokuma gets it wrong, then he'd have no right to take everyone's lives. If Monokuma doesn't
I guess.
know who the culprit is,
I don't really know why that is the rule, but sure.
Can't function anymore.
Can't function anymore.
Kaito, I believe in you.
If you're cooperating with this plan, you must have a reason. To determine that reason, I need to reveal the
I
truth.
still think Kaito is the culprit. Thinking of it that way makes all the pieces fit. I will show you the truth. The truth you can't deny.
Is there
I don't
like an
understand
alter
though, because
ego?
we're not fighting with Monokuma, so I don't understand how he's gonna get it. Like, if we get it right, Monokuma will just probably be like, yeah, that seems good. Right? I guess we'll see what happens, I guess. Electroshock! Wow, it's a bomb made of electricity. That's where the blood goes. Hit. Don't do a hit. The only antidote.
Hee.
Assemble the crossbow. Kokichi in depression.
Kokichi is chiseled.
I mean, he did flip Kaito, remember?
That's true.
No one really, like... We didn't take enough note of that, I think. The fact that he flipped Kaito like a sack of potatoes. Drink the juice. Where did Dimitri go?
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, he's here playing the video game. You know, this part of the game almost feels like it's playing itself.
What do you
when
mean?
you look at it, you're like it. Sometimes it looks like a very slow animation where it's just showing you a bunch of clues out of order that fill themselves
That's
in.
Dimitri showing off his skills. Don't mock him.
No, I'm saying like this particular part of the game.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, there's no like UI. There's no like, you know, like feedback.
Yeah.
Kokichi's right arm, more like Kokichi doesn't have that arm anymore.
Kokichi's wrong arm.
Kokichi's back, more like Kokichi doesn't have that back anymore either. Uh-oh.
Like Kokichi's spine, where like Kokichi's dust.
Why is there a big eye there? Oh no, that's the blood. Never mind. It's the blood, not the letter I. Right?
She was carrying
yeah,
that is
blood, not the letter I.
Heading to the Exisal hangar. When she reached the hangar, she handed the case to someone through the bathroom window. That someone is the culprit of this case. Locked in the bathroom, the culprit had asked Himiko to bring them a certain weapon.
Hey, I'm Kokichi. Please bring me arrows.
Lab. The culprit was going to use the crossbow to challenge Kokichi to a fight.
1v1 me Rust.
1v1 me IRL, no odd job.
Some time passed.
You can't be short if we're gonna fight.
She was going to the hangar to kill Kokichi and save the culprit.
Here comes a giant robot.
However, the hangar had an electric barrier preventing her from entering.
So she got in a big robot.
Fortunately for her, she had an electro hammer to get around the barrier, in a way.
Fortunately for her, just by chance, she happened to have one of these hammers.
She used her electro hammer to disable an exisal and climbed inside. She knew exisals could bypass the barrier, so she got inside one.
Yeah, she did.
Around that time, the
Ka-chillac.
culprit and Kokichi began their
Ka-chillac.
confrontation. While Kokichi was checking up on them, the culprit ambushed him with a crossbow. But the culprit didn't intend to kill Kokichi. They just wanted to disable him.
Not like Maki, who wanted murder.
That's why the culprit aimed for
Oh,
Kokichi's
my
right
body.
arm. If they really
But
wanted to
Kokichi
kill
was
him,
left-handed.
they would have shot him in his vitals.
Yeah, it's apparently.
Kokichi reeled from the arrow.
That might
and
be
the culprit
actually true.
jumped on him immediately.
I've been paying attention to enough of the JPEGs to
He
know
didn't want
that.
Kokichi to have a chance to
If
summon an
Kokichi is
exisal
left-handed,
with a
that's
remote.
actually very, very nice attention to detail. Because,
While they were fighting,
well, actually, I don't know.
something happened that caught them
Left-handedness
both
probably
off
doesn't have a
guard.
connotation in Eastern culture. In lots of
Left-handedness, yeah, is sin.
The shutter of the hangar.
yeah, in lots of like
and
Western
exisal stepped
ideas.
inside.
Well, like in Roman, do you know what the
Kokichi
Latin
was
word for
definitely
left-handed
not
is?
expecting an exisal to interrupt them.
What?
Sinestra. Like we get the word sinister, it literally means left-handed.
He pulled out his
Oh,
remote in an
I
attempt
did
to
know
control
that.
the exisal.
Meanwhile, Dexter is right-handed, right?
Maki
Yeah.
leaped out
Which
of
is
the
wild,
doorway
because, like,
and shot Kokichi
In English,
with a
that's
crossbow.
totally lost. Like it literally just means handedness and has no positive connotation.
Right.
The arrow hit Kokichi
Unlike the
right
serial
back.
killer, which has a
It was
positive
no normal
connotation.
arrow. The tip was
Yep,
covered in a
sure
liquid
does.
poison from my lab called Strike 9 poison.
Also the laboratory.
The poison kills slowly. It seems as if Maki wanted Kokichi to confess before he died.
It seems as if.
Poison in his veins.
Kind of like when Maki told us
continued
that.
to spin his lies. When she had had enough, Maki tried to finish him off with another poisoned arrow.
But Kaito said, no, don't do that.
But this time, Maki was the one caught by surprise.
Kaito was like, no, don't kill this
To keep
man,
Maki from
even
becoming
though
black,
if we're the only
the
ones who
culprit
see the
used the
body,
body
it
to
won't
shield
start a
Kokichi.
thing.
The culprit's left arm was struck by a poison arrow. Maki remembered that
What
there
if they
was an
killed
antidote in
Kaito?
my
What if they
lab
killed
and immediately ran off to
Kokichi and
get
then
it.
ate him?
What if?
Strike 9 poison slowly circulated through their systems.
Then there wouldn't be a
and
body.
soon killed them both.
I like how they're like,
But in
hey,
that
we don't
desperate
know
situation,
who the killer
Kokichi
was,
thought
just
up
that
a
they were wearing a
clever
purple
lie.
coat. That was Kaito's coat.
He incorporated
What
this
if they killed
unforeseen
Kokichi and then
event
buried
into
him under his big
to
rock?
help him win the killing game.
Yeah, we still don't know what's going on with that big rock, do we?
I mean,
Should I say?
There's another
Someone's
chapter
like
left
Kokichi
over,
down
guys.
on it.
This isn't it. This isn't the finale.
I kind of wish it was. It's
Kokichi's
pretty
true
good.
objective.
I'm like
It's why he
enjoying
claimed
this
to be the
one.
mastermind.
I'm really dreading a case where we just have Samugi and
Thinking
Himiko.
fast, Kokichi closed the shutter so that Maki could not re-enter the hangar. Thus, Kokichi's
Yeah, I know.
final
I mean,
lie
because
was set
one of
in
these,
motion.
like Kokichi's dead, right? Basically, guaranteed now. And then probably.
When
And then
Maki returned with the
Kaito or
antidote,
Maki
she
is
couldn't
also
get
dead,
back inside
depending
the
on how
hangar.
they want to swing things for this case.
So she went around to the hangar back
Hang on,
room
what
and passed the
Monokuma
antidote through the
decides.
window.
If one of them dies, the other one will probably jump in after them. Let's be
But
honest.
after the culprit was given the antidote, Kokichi immediately snatched
You think
it.
Monokuma would allow that?
Kokichi
I mean,
drank
they did
down
it in
all of the
Danganronpa
antidote,
2.
while the culprit and Maki watched
Yeah,
in
but
horror.
then Fuyuhiko didn't die.
That's true.
Wrong.
He didn't do a
Maki
good
must
enough
have been
job.
panicking thinking the only antidote was
Kokichi
now
drank the
gone.
Carbos, his special defense phrase.
She believed that
Wow.
the culprit
Special
was going
defense,
to die
perfect
from
for
her
my
own poisoned arrow.
intestines.
But it was all another one of Kokici's
I don't even know.
lies. He had
Carbos
only
isn't a
pretended
real
to drink the antidote.
nutrient, first off.
Carbohydrates.
Is that what it means?
Maybe it's just
Desperately
beer.
break into the hangar, even slashing the control.
Carbos is just beer. That can't be
But she
right.
couldn't get the shutter to open again. Defeated, she had
The
no
Japanese
choice
name is
but to
Into
leave.
Medicine. Which is just like a real chemical.
Kokichi took out another weapon.
Oxygen.
Oh, Carbos is the speed nutrient. Never mind.
Oh, that makes sense.
Carbos is always the one I remember though,
Electro
because
bar,
it's like
capable
the
of
Pokemon
disabling
nutrient. All the other ones are like
communication
real,
devices for hours.
and Carbos is not.
I don't think you should look into that with your eyes,
To
Kokichi.
knock out Monokuma's surveillance cameras.
Kokichi, what about your face?
That was why he commissioned me
Remember
to
when he
use
gave
bombs in the first
Kibo,
place.
like, robo-racism allergic reaction?
Kokichi is playing 4D chess. He already knows that this is gonna end, and it's his own death. He doesn't need eyes for
I guess
these
he doesn't care about his eyes, but like, man,
Drinking the antidote.
he force-fed him the antidote like
In
a
exchange for the antidote,
scrub.
Kokichi asked the culprit to cooperate with his plan. Kokichi needed to work with.
Oh, you know what though? This still doesn't
his
like.
final lie.
This still doesn't necessarily tell you
Under
if
normal
the
circumstances, the
poison
culprit would never
killed
have
first.
agreed to such a plan. But
Like, we
because
still
the
can't
culprit
know.
owed him for saving their life, they
Right?
agreed to Kokichi's request.
like we still can't know if it was the poison or if it was the guild press that
Request
killed
is a generous
Kokichi.
term. It was more
Right?
like blackmail.
Well, I mean, the thing is, the Strike 9 would have worked pretty slowly, so assuming that they immediately carried out this plan, it's like...
Why would we assume that they immediately carried out this plan when the original conceit was that if it was Kaito going through this, then we couldn't tell if
Well,
he died or not.
because the idea back then is we were trying... The plan was to make everyone think that Kaito had died. And,
Right.
that it was impossible to tell who the thing was. They
I
didn't
know.
necessarily have a backup plan for what if people realized that Kaito wasn't dead.
Right, but that doesn't, like, you know what I mean? Like, that doesn't clear up
In any
what
case,
I'm saying.
The two
Sure.
were now working together as
Yeah.
accomplices.
I'm not saying that
in
it'll
the plan.
necessarily affect this case. I'm just saying it's also.
I mean, at the end of the day, Monokuma doesn't know, and you think Kaito would let
There
Maki
was
die
a
for
lot
him?
to prepare, and not a lot of time. We had
sorry?
to work fast.
At the end of the
If
day,
Kokichi died from
it's
the
either
Strike
Kaito or
poison,
Maki, and
the
you
whole
really think
plan would be
Kaito would let
ruined.
Maki die in place of him?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, no.
Like,
But also,
I mean, the only
maybe.
person who knows what Kokichi died of is Kaito,
Yeah,
and so there's no reason he would say that it was Maki.
no, absolutely not. Even if it was.
After fabricating the scene in the bathroom, the culprit dragged
Wow, will
Kokichi to
Kaito
the
really
hydraulic
not die
press.
again in this case?
I know, right?
This is how the swipe pattern bloodstain from the bathroom to the press was created. Kokichi, with the support of the culprit, stood in front of the press's control panel.
And then,
The
in
two
a
of them
fierce
were
show of
finally ready to
power, Kaito
execute
says,
the
"You
insane
can't
lie."
kill me. I quit," and dies of terminal cancer.
Right there, ruining the
On
whole
the
plan.
spot.
While Kokichi
I would
was setting up
love
the video
if one of the
camera,
Danganronpa cases was just a horribly failed plan.
There definitely have been those, I would
No,
say.
there have been ones where like the plan like goes
Chase
awry and
threes.
then
coat over their shoulder.
Or do you mean a failed plan where like no murder happens? Because that's way funnier, actually. Link,
that's what I'm
amazing.
saying. Is like, what if the evidence for one case?
It just it really feels like a murder happened, but actually there was no murder.
Yeah. Like one character massively overestimates their own strength, and so they give another character a really.
That could have been that one case with the like with
but the electro bomb had disabled it.
with Korekio. If you didn't just have to go and kill every
Just
fucking
as the
person,
culprit disappeared from view.
every girl that there was, it could have been him. His case when they used the wax
Kokichi
figures.
pressed the force stop button and the camera's pause button simultaneously.
No stop.
The two then switched places and also switched roles. The culprit and the victim. The would-be victim became our culprit, and started up the press
you
and
need to
camera.
go. Pearl.
Kokichi had saved the culprit's
I guess
life
this means
because
Kaito
his
flushed
trick
Kokichi's
required their
clothes down the toilet.
cooperation.
Yeah, oh, right.
I hope Kokichi's okay with that. I guess it doesn't matter though.
He
I
wanted
can't
to
say
leave,
anything about it now.
even if it meant dying himself.
Kokichi looks very good.
Kokichi was crushed by the press, and the whole thing was caught on video. The culprit's left sleeve was dangling from the press, making us think he was the victim.
It's true.
Now alone, the culprit collected the video camera and tore the hydraulic press's power cord so that it could never be raised again. This would make it impossible
Wait,
for
so
us
if
to determine the identity
It
of
needs
the
a power cord to raise, but not one to drop?
No, the power cord stops it from moving at all. So whatever
At all,
position
yeah.
it's in when
It
the power
locks the
cord
gears.
is ripped is the position it will stay in.
Yeah.
Then how could it lower even with the electro bomb disabling everything?
So that's what I'm saying. I don't know why the electro bomb doesn't affect this. I'll be honest, because it does use a power cord and electricity. I think maybe the electro thing only
It
on
jams
wireless
signals.
devices.
It jams signals is what it
Oh, it
does.
jams signals. Okay, yeah.
Okay,
so it
this
only
is
works
the
on wireless
signal because
devices.
it's
So then
just
wired cameras won't work. Wired,
Yeah, like the
this
infrared thing is a signal, so it jammed that.
yeah.
It's not jamming a literal flow of electricity. It's not like the lights all turned off.
Okay.
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying. I didn't know. They probably said that. We probably just didn't pay attention.
It obfuscated the cause of death, making the case that much more difficult to solve.
Yeah.
This
it
was
did.
all part of Kokichi's
And
plan
then,
to create a murder
Kokichi's
not even
crowning
Monokuma
achievement,
could
he
figure
said
out.
in his dying breath,
Wait, so
Kaito,
this is
flush
mean
my
that-
clothes down the toilet.
Doesn't this mean that
The
And then
culprit
he
went
did.
to the bathroom to flush Kokichi's clothes.
God.
no drain is good enough to flush clothes?
I know, right? Kaito, you should know this.
That's why they didn't. That's how Kibo found them.
And here they are now in this trial,
You should have eaten them.
pretending to be
So,
Kokichi.
was the implicit idea here that even though Monokuma wasn't going to be smart enough to figure it out, Shuichi was?
Yeah.
No, not necessarily.
Not necessarily. It was like a 1v1 at the rest of the
Why do you think they wanted Shuichi to figure it out?
And that's it. That's Kokichi's
I'll put it this way.
unidentified
Kokichi might not have,
culprit
but Kaito did, probably.
I think they thought it was a possibility, but I think they were hoping.
Yeah, I think it's irrelevant though, right? Effectively, because Monokuma.
The culprit is in that
It
exercise.
really depends on how much
It's
Monokuma
you,
trusts
isn't it?
Shuichi's judgment, which I have no idea.
Kaito Momota, the ultimate astronaut.
Hey, why didn't they just leave the clothes in the press, but just like in the middle of the press?
Well, because they wanted the edge
I'm
of it to be
right,
sticking
aren't I?
out, so that people
That's
saw
you in
Kaito's
there,
clothes.
isn't it, Kaito?
No, I meant like Kokichi's clothes. Like, why do they have to go flush it in the toilet?
Yeah, that's. Didn't think that one through.
Yeah, why did Koichi have to strip? Why not just crush Kokichi?
Yeah, also, why did Kokichi have to strip? He's smaller than Kaito.
Really? Is it
You could just rolled up his
Kaito?
sleeve.
Man, can we talk about how this guy
Kokichi just
consented-
wanted to die naked.
That tracks, actually.
Kokichi's deduction.
Man, Shuichi sure loves his crazy deductions.
Huh? You're still not gonna admit it?
Admit it?
I'll never get
But
out of
it's
this exisal.
But logically speaking, his deduction tracks.
If it's really Kaito in there, he would have admitted it by now.
Was Shuichi's reasoning wrong somehow?
No, my detective work was flawless. It's the truth. Sure that Kaito's inside that exisal. So why is Kaito still
But he's not gonna
fighting
reveal
me?
himself.
Is this about
He's not gonna reveal himself
Monokuma?
until Monokuma votes.
Or is
Yeah,
there
probably.
another aspect to this?
You claim everything.
That's
is
probably
said,
also true.
And that's it. You don't have any evidence, do you? You all think the body was switched when the hydraulic press stopped for a moment.
They could have just also not
That's
switched the body
speculation
though,
in the
right?
air. No evidence to back
They
it
could have just
up.
also not switched the body. They could have just paused them both and resumed them.
So if we reverse our reverse way of thinking,
Right?
then it's likely.
Which I think is what he's saying right now.
Right?
Yeah, that's what he's saying right now.
Yeah.
It's totally
So
possible.
it's
that the
still
body
like
switching
not
never
solvable.
happened and Kaito is
Effectively.
dead. Not just possible. It's the actual truth.
You have to use logic jump leaps either way. It's still like not. It's still unsolvable as a case.
Proof that the body.
There's no proof that it was switched, but there's also no proof that it wasn't switched.
No, we should trust Shuichi's deduction. I'm sure everything will be okay. This emotion I've learned, I believe you call it faith. That's what I feel right now.
That's
Okay.
right. We have to believe in Shuichi.
Well, I don't care.
No, y'all have a lot of good
But if you guys
expertise
get it
in
wrong,
believing in things
You'll have to
and
deal
faith.
with Monokuma. What will the results of this voting time be? If Monokuma makes a mistake,
There we go.
he won't be able to execute anyone, right? Then it will be my victory. And that will ruin the entire killing game.
Ruin. I see. So that's your objective. You mean to ruin the killing game itself. That's why Kaito's been so stubborn all this time. But what does he mean by ruin exactly?
It might still be Kokicho.
Can do whatever he wants to the rules. How do you ruin something like that? What would be the point?
Come on, Monokuma. Start the voting already.
Yeah, I'm getting to it. Sheesh! Let's proceed with voting time, shall we? Sorry I fell short of your expectations, but I'm pretty sure I won't make any mistakes. 'Cause I got the ultimate detective's airtight logic on my side.
Oh no, this is about to go very poorly.
Now I know the whole truth and why. I believe in my own logic, and I believe in Kaito. From this point on, it's not about logic, it's about how far I'm willing to go. I believe in you, Kaito, not as a detective, but as Shuichi Saihara.
Okay, this doesn't mean anything, but fine.
I'd like to have one last conversation before we vote.
One last conversation?
There's more to talk about?
I just want to have a friendly chat with my friends.
There's something I have to say. I just need you all to listen. Alright, let's pin this down. Who is inside that exisal?
You're all supposed to listen, don't say things.
Kaito, right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died. And the culprit is Kaito standing right there.
Isn't that correct?
Of course not! I would never die!
I trust Shuichi.
That's a mistake.
Kaito's trying to ruin the game, that's why he's hiding the truth. I don't know exactly why, but he's putting his whole life on the line for it, so put my faith in it is the only way. Yes, I need to lie.
Alright, let's pin this down.
Who's inside that exisal? Kaito, right?
That's what you said.
Kokichi!
Okay.
I'll reveal the truth.
Amazing.
I'll reveal the truth.
Kokichi,
I finally understand why this game is about lying. It was all just to lead to this last one. Amazing. And amazing.
What do you mean, lie?
Why did you say Kokichi? The one in the exisal is...
I'm so sorry, everyone. I've deceived you all.
This is metagaming right here.
I know, right? It's like a meta gaming.
After we found the crushed
Like,
body,
he's admitting to... He knows there's a culture of lying, and so he's admitting to lying in order to lie.
Yes.
But by making it look like he's not
He told
lying.
me that if I didn't do what he said,
Well,
he'd
it's
kill us
because
all.
he knows that Monokuma believes
He
him
wanted
now.
me to lie about what I saw, so that the trial would be more
Or at least that's what
interesting.
he's trying to do.
But I can't do it anymore. I can't keep lying like this. I have to tell the truth. Kokichi isn't dead. He's alive.
Oh, hold on! Why did you wait until now to mention this?
I'm so sorry, Kibo, but it's true.
Really? I'm really sorry, but this is the only way. Kaito's trying to fool Monokuma, trying to ruin the class trial. If Kaito's risking his life to do this, then I'll stand by him. I believe in Kaito, I believe in what he's trying to do. He's not doing this to hurt us, I'm sure he's trying to save us all. If Monokuma wants to rely on my detective work, fine, I'll just lie.
Everyone, please, don't vote for Kaito. There's no doubt about it. Kokichi is in that exisal. He's the culprit.
Hey, Shuichi, I don't know what you're scheming, but as far as I'm concerned, you guys aren't extras at all. If you guys are wrong, you're gonna have to take your punishments like champs. Got it?
I'm not wrong. We can't vote for Kaito!
Stop it! That's enough!
Huh?
It's over.
Wait!
You guys
We got
along.
so
Mom
far!
does it right. Then you'll all get punished. There's no way I could let that happen. So, it's fine. Let's end this.
Yeah,
we didn't have
fucked
to
up.
do
We
it
told-
like this.
We told Monokuma who did it, so
Kaito!
now Monokuma's gonna get it right. Everyone else is gonna get it wrong. He's just gonna kill all of us. So
Yeah,
that doesn't work.
This is what I'm saying. I was like, Kaito, you fucked it up real bad.
No, Shuichi fucked it up real bad. Shuichi's the one who got Monokuma to realize who the real killer was.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know why he decided now's the time to lie after I've convinced everyone about the real
Because
truth.
he only just realized what Kaito was trying to do. This entire time he was just trying to solve the case, and after he solved the case, he's like, I
know, right?
fuck.
Oh, fuck. Kaito was telegraphing this the whole time when he said every single time about the thing about, like, if Monokuma gets it wrong, he has no right to do that. When he said that all those times.
Alright, don't get it wrong. I'm definitely the culprit. You got it? I'm the one who
Don't get it wrong.
Kaito, no!
It's just like you to figure it all out,
Kaito.
Shuichi. You're really something else. So all you gotta do is believe in your reasoning. That's what detectives do. Hey, Monokuma, let's hurry up and get
Now
this
they're
vote
both
started.
fucking, like, mad at each other.
Well said.
Kaito's like,
Let's get
Shuichi,
this
please.
started then.
The Shuichi's like,
The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off. It's voting time!
Shuichi is really out here like, Kaito, he won't notice, right?
Who
are
we voting for?
Rantaro.
Damn straight.
Can we vote for a random one this time? Is that, like, fine?
We could go
Okay.
for a random one last time too. I just wanted to see who you guys would vote for between Maki and Kokichi.
You big liar. Okay,
Let's vote for Gatna.
It's no use.
Sure, whatever.
It's no use.
Oh, I
It's
have
no
to
use.
vote for him.
It's no use. It's no use.
He's telling me it's no use to try to vote for
no
someone
use.
else.
It's no use.
Vote for
Oh
myself.
fuck! Wait, I just killed myself.
You're gonna die, no!
Tag
Wait,
it.
that's just HP. Like, that's not game over. We don't have to do the whole thing again, do we?
Is this...
Whoops.
We can't let it end.
Okay.
Whoopsie daisy.
God, Dimitri. Fucking spooked to me.
It's no use. It's no use.
Okay, then vote for Kaido. Also, look, they actually did make a new Kaido sprite.
Yeah, I guess.
It seems the voting has
David said it
finished.
would never happen.
See the result.
I'm mad about this. We were doing so well. Until we weren't. Until we did too well, maybe. Great.
Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
What are you saying? He got out of the robot. This was almost... I was, like, almost so happy. It was almost so sick until it wasn't.
Shuichi fucked it up.
Yeah, I guess. Great job, Shuichi. You got another one of your love interests killed. At least we got a lot of money for it. I guess. I guess Kaito's worth 7,000 monocoins or whatever.
Well, if the culprit's gonna confess, then I guess even morons can't screw this up. The blackened who
I
killed
know, right?
Kokichi Oma is Kaito Momota. You all got it right.
Oh, jeez. Wow.
I know. It's back to voice acting.
So you all got it right, huh? Even Shuichi and Maki roll voted for me. What a relief! Well, I knew you guys wouldn't get it wrong.
But you know...
But man, was it hard to act like Kokichi the whole time. I mean, sure, he wrote most of his own lines.
Jeez.
Seriously, look at this huge script! He wrote the whole thing! It's even got a bunch of alternate lines for different events, too.
I just want to say how absolutely fucking smart Kokichi is to prepare multiple versions of a script from what happens in the trial.
But even so, I still had to ad-lib. You guys couldn't tell, though.
Only Kaito would be so bold as to be able to ad-lib as
Come on.
Someone
Kokichi and
twice
do it
as intelligent as
convincingly.
it? Yeah.
Only Kaito would be that confident.
Come on, guys, don't look so sad. You guys got it right. It's all good.
It's a little not good, though, Kaito. Why?
Hmm?
Why did you kill Kokichi? You were against the killing game, so why did you kill him? I believed that you absolutely wouldn't do such a thing.
Maki, was she protecting Kaito or just believing in him like me?
That's right.
I just didn't have anything better to do. Most of it's just like Shuichi said.
After Kokichi pretended to take the antidote, he gave it to me. I mean...
Right. Then he told me I had to cooperate with his plan.
Hey!
Plan? What plan?
I've been thinking this whole time of a plan to throw the mastermind off guard.
What?
Throw them off guard? What are you talking about? You're the mastermind.
Oh, that was a lie. I only pretended to be the mastermind.
What?
Pretended?
You all fell for it. But you know, I prepared a bunch of stuff. Like this remote control, I had Miyu make it. The mysterious message in the courtyard, using Gonta and making him a murderer. All that preparation was just to make you guys think I was the mastermind.
What?
What in space? Why'd you do all that?
The reason why I pretended to be the mastermind
Shit!
was to end this boring killing game!
Huh?
To end it?
I thought if I showed you the despairing truth, you guys wouldn't want to go outside anymore. I thought it would end the killing game, but instead this happened. I'm gonna die by Maki's hands. Why do you think this happened? Why do you think Maki tried to kill me? Why do you think this killing game started again?
What?
Why?
Because the true mastermind instigated it. I'm certain of it. They made a move without us noticing. Man, thanks to that, everything is ruined.
Hold on!
The true mastermind instigated it? So, whoever that person is, they also instigated Maki's actions too?
I'm disappointed.
Yeah, they probably tried to eliminate me because I pretended to be the mastermind.
What?
My actions were instigated by the true mastermind? But that can't be. The reason I decided to kill Kokichi was because I remembered the truth from the flashback playing.
Could it be...
Maybe making you remember the truth was what the mastermind wanted.
Yo.
What?
Maybe the true mastermind had us use the flashback lights, so we would target Kokichi as a remnant of despair?
Which means...
So the flashback light stuff itself was the true mastermind's trap all along.
Boys.
What's up?
They expected us to target Kokichi once he remembered he was the remnant of despair.
What's up, Vlinx?
Your brother.
Oh.
Oh no. What's up?
Okay, so either Rantaro's ultimate despair, or it's Samuki, or it's Himiko.
God, I wish it was Smoothie.
That would give her any reason to be here.
Kokichi certainly expected it, that's why he talked about the true mastermind. But even so, this is all rather convenient for the true mastermind. The person claiming to be the mastermind just so happened to be a remnant of despair? We're all students of Hope's Peak Academy, and our fates are all tied to the remnants of despair. Never would have imagined that that fate would bring us to Kokichi's... It just plays too nicely for the true mastermind.
I didn't know about that flashback light. I guess that's another mystery for you.
I mean...
Anyway, like I was saying...
You know...
Then who is the true mastermind?
Who knows? I don't know either.
But
it doesn't matter. We can't lose. This game is pointless, unless you win. That's why I thought of a special plan. When I'm on the verge of losing, my plan will help me win.
Except we lost anyway.
I don't really get it. But is this the plan to throw off the mastermind?
Well, it's not that difficult. Kaito, I need you to kill me.
What?
What?
I mean...
The plan was to make a case where the victim was unknown. And then trick Monokuma into thinking I was the victim, so he'd mess up. If he ruled that either Maki-roll or Kokichi were the blackened, then I'd show myself and Monokuma's ruling would be invalid.
But Shuichi was too smart.
And if Monokuma's ruling was invalid, the killing game would end.
But...
Oh my god.
That's what I'm most curious about. What makes you think it would end?
That's right.
Yeah, I asked Kokichi about that myself. Why would Monokuma care if he messed up on who the blackened was? And this is what he said.
Well, you know...
Even if it's Monokuma the true mastermind, they can't break the rules as they please. Being unfair like that isn't allowed.
Hold up!
What does that
do you mean?
Yeah.
Death games are meant to be watched. If no one was watching, there'd be no reason to be such a stickler about the rules. There'd be no point in making this a game in the first place.
But...
Monokuma's been a stickler about the rules, and about making the game interesting. That's why he agreed to my plan in the virtual world.
Which means
Monokuma is aware that someone is watching us. In which case, I have no doubt that this death game is being shown to someone.
Man, Kokichi fucking solved this like decades ago.
So, this is some kind of show?
But who'd be watching? We're the only people left alive, aren't we?
Yeah.
That's right, the flashback light is the reason we even remember that.
But Kokichi might have been right. Why have a death game if no one's watching? I wasn't sure about it at first, but after this class trial, there's no doubt.
Listen up.
Monokuma can't do whatever he wants. He's bound by the rules of the game. That's why he couldn't afford to get the culprit wrong. Why he relied on Shuichi.
Yeah.
It's just like Kokichi said. If this game's rules matter so much, someone's watching.
A death game is made to be watched. If that's true, then who? Who is watching this?
Hey,
I feel very called out right now. What's this all about, Monokuma? Is this killing game really a show for someone?
No.
Who can say?
Yeah. Why would you tell us? We were friends during the trial.
Honestly, I was just happy you guys cooperated with me. Humans love to help. They jump at any opportunity to extend a helping hand.
Well then.
Then here's another question. Who are you really? If Kokichi, a remnant of despair, is not the mastermind,
Comprehensible.
then who's the true mastermind? Is it another remnant of despair like him?
I'm not gonna spill the beans on a perfect to be continued cliffhanger like that.
Why, you're just too cute.
Huh? Really?
Hey,
I understand Kokichi's plan, but why did you agree to work with him, Kaito? Why did you agree to kill Kokichi? Because he saved your life? You should have just ignored him. He's better off dead anyway.
It was kinda hard to ignore such an annoying guy.
Huh?
What?
Jeez.
Jeez. I wonder how far ahead he planned this evil scheme of his.
What?
Yeah, but killing you?
Don't screw around!
What are you talking about? You want me to kill you?
I figured you'd react like that. But are you sure you're okay with that? Because if this poison kills me, then Maki would become the Blackened.
There we go.
And her crime would be
That's
exposed so easily. If that happened, then Maki and I would have died for no reason. Right. Which is just what the true mastermind expects.
What?
Send it to space. That's playing dirty. So that's why you gave me the antidote.
I am the ultimate supreme leader. There are no depths I won't sink to. Even if I have to sacrifice myself. Anyway, this is our chance. Our chance to end this killing game.
Ruin this killing
That's why you have to kill me so we can win and ruin this killing game. We'll bring the true mastermind and everyone who's watching. We'll bring them down to utter despair. Then everyone who died can rest in peace. Oh crap. I'm gonna die soon. Can we get this started already?
Damn.
You're seriously crazy, dude.
But, you know, I wasn't boring.
Wasn't boring,
Right?
That punk.
The bold last words, huh? Then he blackmailed you by using me?
Nah.
Thanks.
Oh, right. No, I agreed to his plan once I heard the words, ruin this killing game.
Yeah, sure, definitely. Uh-huh.
He was crazy, but then let him come up with some crazy plans. And we needed a crazy plan in order to stand a chance against Monokuma.
It didn't work, though?
I bet on that chance. I didn't have any other choice.
Damn it.
Because I'm out of time.
Yeah. Time.
Could it be...
Kaito, you mean your health?
What are you talking about?
But you said you were fine. You told me not to worry about it anymore.
My bad.
Yeah, I was lying. I have super cancer. Like, very yeah.
A lie?
You got me! Yeah, it's pretty bad. Honestly, I'm at my limit just talking.
No, it can't be.
But you know...
But I gotta wonder how this happened. I don't remember at all. In my memories, I was fine during the medical exam for my training.
If he was fine during the medical exam, then that means...
Could it be...
This might be the virus.
What?
Virus?
Oh yeah, this thing.
If I remember correctly...
One of the plagues that caused our planet to crumble. A virus carried by meteorites that spread across the globe. Host Peak Academy, along with the rest of the planet, was in danger of extinction. Even though we had come so far and triumphed over so much despair, we were almost wiped out in an instant.
Could it be...
This must have something to do with the virus. Kaito didn't use that flashback light, so he might not remember it. But why are we supposed to be immune? We were selected because we didn't...
Well...
Perhaps the virus was dormant when you were selected for the Gopher Project. You could have been infected the whole time, showing no symptoms until very recently.
What did you say?
What?
Kaito is infected with the virus? But how could that be?
Jeez.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I guess I'm pretty screwed, huh? Well, I knew this was coming. That's why I agreed to Kokichi's plan.
I quit.
But you know...
But you know, when I found out about the plan, I thought it was pretty awesome.
Hey, so...
Kokichi left me with a whole outline of it. I freaked out when I read it. It was a pretty good plan. I thought we might be able to trick Monokuma, Shuichi. But I knew Shuichi would see right through it in the end.
Well done!
And that's exactly how it went. Nice job, Shuichi. You're really something.
Well then...
Kaito, did you?
That's right.
Yep, I'm very dead because of Shuichi's actions in particular.
To be fair, you'd be
Well,
dead
hold
either
on.
way.
He was dead anyway. Yeah, that's the whole point of this whole thing. Both
I'm
of them were very dead
pointlessly
anyway.
dead. For no reason. I knew you guys would figure everything out. That's why I was able to get on board with Kokichi and lie to you like that. Even if I messed stuff up during the trial, I knew Shuichi'd see the truth.
That's my sidekick.
Just what I'd expect from my sidekick.
Why?
Why? If you knew I'd see through it, why?
If you knew it was pointless from the start, then you shouldn't have gone that far.
Nah, it wasn't pointless. It ended up being a huge success.
What's that mean?
Why?
I mean...
Because of this plan and Kokichi pretending to be the mastermind,
Got it.
we got closer to the true mastermind's lair. Behind this truth, there's gotta be a hint that leads to the real truth.
Huh?
The real truth?
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. That's why Kokichi gave his life.
But
You talk as if he was your partner, when you hated him so strongly before.
What?
Oh, I hate his guts. Honestly. I'm still over the moon at him.
Well, that doesn't mean what you think it means, though.
Oh, look, I'm trying my hardest. He made us go through so much crap. To the end. No, even beyond that.
To infinity and beyond. Ooh.
He was a
Dude,
lying
that's
ring of Saturn.
That was a new one.
It's getting harder to breathe, so please, can you,
Hey, so...
Can I ask one thing? You want to ruin this killing game, but... You kept saying how fun this game was.
That was a lie, obviously. How could a game that you're forced to play be fun?
Translation here, in the Japanese version, this line actually says, how could a game where people die be fun? So I just feel like that's an important distinction to make.
Why did they try
That's so... Why did they not leave that?
I don't know, it's a weird choice.
I had to think that this game was fun.
That,
to
like,
survive.
changes Kokichi's character 100%.
I
Like,
had to lie to myself.
that, like, 3 words changes Kokichi's entire character.
I would argue that it's similar, it's just in this, you have to dig a little bit deeper for it, because it's like, he's saying, you know, how can a game that you're forced to play be fun, but that's not what he means.
No, I mean, I know, he's a game where you're forced to kill people, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like... It just feels... I don't know, it feels more poignant, I guess.
Well,
in Japanese.
one establishes that he does in fact have value for human life, and the other one establishes that he he puts a special emphasis on his own sovereignty and freedom.
No, well, no, I would still argue that even in this version of it, there is still the human life thing, he's just not admitting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You little...
The bastards who created this game to toy with our lives, and the shit's enjoying it. They all piss me off. That's why I'm willing to do whatever it takes to end this game.
Huh?
Kokichi... Kokichi said that?
That could have been a lie, too. He probably just said it so I'd cooperate with him.
Was it really a lie? I think his dying words may have been the honest truth.
It's a lie!
No, it's definitely a lie. He's not the type to shed real tears.
Get the fuck out of here, Himiko.
Just fake robot tears.
I wonder which
You're
one
probably
it is.
right, though.
A lie or the truth. Even now at the very end, I don't really understand Kokichi. But maybe that's what lying is all about. The truth is in the eye of the beholder, huh? Kokichi was the very embodiment of a lie.
That pretty much wraps up my explanation. Now, finally. I need to apologize to Shuichi.
Huh?
What? Me?
I mean...
To be honest, I was jealous of you.
Huh?
Jealous?
That's right.
Because you were always saving us, you know? Your detective skills kept us alive. You were just way past cool, and I got frustrated.
My bad.
So that's why I was so harsh on you. My bad.
That's wrong.
Hey, no, Kaito, that's not true. I was only so confident because you were there for me, Kaito. When you made me your sidekick, you said you'd take the responsibility, and that's why I can do all this. If you didn't talk to me back then, even now I'd be... Kaito!
Kaito!
What? She said it.
Kaito, are you okay?
How can I be okay? I'm about to die.
You sure are, bucko, cause it's punishment time!
Punishment?
I won't let you.
I won't let you kill him.
I won't let you kill Kaito.
Well, you planning to get on my way? You know what'll happen if you do that, don't you?
So what?
I don't care what happens. I plan to kill you anyway from the start.
Indeed.
Yes, I've been determined to fight back for a while now.
Cut it out.
No, stop.
Kaito!
No, Kaito, I can't let you die, Kaito! I don't care if you're sick, I don't care if you're dying, I won't let Monokuma touch you!
What was that?
What's so funny?
Hey,
Oh, just thinking about life and how irreplaceable it is, know what I mean?
Huh?
What? When a life ends, those closest to it mourn. But if you could somehow recycle that life, then those closest to it wouldn't need to mourn anymore, right?
That's
If we could recycle life, the whole world would be filled with hope. That's my point.
Hey!
What are you talking?
Alright, kids, time for your grand re-entrance.
No, are you kidding? This is the worst chapter in all of Danganronpa.
Hey, Danganronpa's a bad game.
Shiner sign! With our powers combined, we are the Monocubs!
I'm refusing to read any of their
Dimitri, you
lines.
lied to me. You told me this was a good game. It's a bad game, actually.
I'm Monotaro. No matter how you read it or spell it or say it, it's still Monotaro. What the? That's totally a lie.
By the way,
What the hell's going on? I could have swore there was more of you chumps.
Hell yeah!
Fuck it if I know. Let's destroy Monodam now. This sad sack is bumming me the fuck out.
What did you say?
I definitely used to voice one of those guys, but it's fine.
Well, you guys said that you weren't going to voice them, so I just decided to do all of them. It's fine. They have it's fine. They have like 2 voice lines this entire fucking game now.
Good. I hope they die.
Don't worry.
Those old Monocubs were destroyed. These Monocubs are the latest model. They still got their factory settings, so in a way, they're like brand new characters. But who
That's not
cares?
true.
Now that my cubs are back, I'm not lonely and miserable anymore.
That's also not true.
Like that? You guys are just as replaceable. Maybe not as replaceable as the Monocubs, but finding other people to participate in this killing game is easier than you might think. Finding other people.
oh well.
I got no idea what's going on or what any of this means, but that's right.
Hell yeah, I was so fucking lovable and shit. Except for Monodam, of course.
Oh, you know what else this means? Now that the Monocubs are back, I've got my Exisal Entourage protecting me again. Still want to defy me now?
This is bad. If he's got the Exisals again.
So what?
I won't let you kill him.
It doesn't matter. I won't let you kill Kaito. I'll fight until the end.
Stop. Even if you fight the Exisals, you'll just get killed. Send it to space. The remote control and the last electro bomb were crushed in the press.
No.
No, I won't give up.
You?
Makiro. Enough already.
I've never felt this way before. I've always fought to kill, but this is the first time I've fought to protect someone.
Huh?
And I've never been given a nickname like Makiro before either.
What?
And I've never met someone as stubborn as you before. And I've never fallen for someone before.
What?
Makiro.
Maki.
No.
I don't want this to end. I just
I
don't.
won't let you kill him.
That's why I won't let you kill Kaito. I absolutely won't let you.
My bad.
Makiro, I'm sorry, but that's not an option. I don't have as much time left as you think. I'm fighting just to stay standing.
But
Hey, so...
Hey, Makiro, I asked you before. What's your enemy? Before you hated yourself so much, you didn't even like yourself a little. And wasn't that the reason you tried to distance yourself from others?
That's right.
You decided you didn't deserve to have friends, didn't you? That was your enemy.
Don't worry about it.
But not anymore. You're alright now. You fell for a guy like me. Now you can learn to like yourself.
Come on, man.
Hey, don't cry. Can't you send me off with one last smile?
I believe in you.
You guys do. I'm not gonna allow any tears. Send me off with a bang.
Okay.
Alright, Kaito. I won't cry.
I'll endure it.
Me too. I'm gonna hold it, Aiden.
I'll endure it.
I can't cry even if I wanted to. Thanks, Kibo.
Hey, sorry about the wait, Monokuma. You can go ahead and start now.
Can do.
Dun dun dun.
Oh boy, my first punishment mad time. I've never seen one before.
But let me say this to the true mastermind controlling Monokuma.
Get ready!
You better get ready. My friends aren't going to lose to you. That's...
Please.
Oh. I'll leave the rest to you guys. End this ridiculous killing game.
Please do not worry.
We'll end it, so please don't worry.
Shuichi!
And Shuichi, never forget, you're not alone.
He's right, I'm still here.
Not him. You have friends.
That's a Kibo. Don't you think? Don't you start that.
Don't try to do everything by yourself, okay?
Yeah, Kaito. Okay.
The impossible is possible!
Don't forget, the impossible is possible. All you've gotta do is make it so.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks, Kaito.
Makiro!
Makiro, how long are you gonna cry? You should smile.
I can't. That's impossible. I can't.
Of course, my bad for making you cry like that.
Alright!
Alright then, let's end this with a bang!
Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars!
Yeah, that's right. A special... Okay.
Sorry, I thought you were done with that line because you said okay. Sorry.
You don't gotta tell me. I'm excited to get this started.
Get ready!
Oh yeah? Well, screw you! I'm not gonna die the way you want, I quit!
It's punishment time!
God, he really did it. I'm not gonna die the way you want, I quit.
I can't wait for Kaito to just stand there and die.
I want him to die before anything happens.
I mean, if he's like willing himself to stay alive, I've heard this mentioned before by... Like, what if he just gives out before the murder can happen to him?
Well, I mean, it's entirely possible.
See ya, Space Cowboy.
This is like the very first execution ever for Jin Kirigiri, except down into the ground.
Yeah.
What? What are you talking about? Who's Jin Kirigiri? Oh, wait. Okay, no, never mind. This is reminding me. Yeah. No, you said Kirigiri, and I was like, have we seen this? We have. Yeah, we got to see this, but I don't remember when.
Where?
Was that at the beginning of...
It was the very beginning of the first game.
Okay, yeah.
Joke's on you, I'm already dead.
Error?
Huh?
That's right! Kaido!
Execution failed.
I think Kaito is my favorite Danganronpa character.
What? What is this? No!
His Ahego's gone.
Wait, what the fuck? Where am I going?
Dude!
Oh, Monokuma's pissed. Oh, he mad.
You wrote this all from the beginning, and you didn't even tell me
Kaito
that Korekyo could escape.
I'm back, bitches!
Kibo, are you okay? You got hit by that debris when you protect.
I'm fine. More importantly...
What's the matter, Monokuma? Upset that Kaito won? What do you mean, Kaito won?
Because
he died before the end of your punishment. Kaito didn't die from your execution.
He went into space and then died in space.
You called it! I'm so happy right now.
Isn't this a great case?
That's right.
It's really good, but I don't know. This is a good game, but also it's a bad game, you know?
No, but what do you think about this
killed
case?
by you.
It's really good.
Yeah.
But not for the case part.
Sure.
For the rest of it.
For the plot elements.
Yeah. It's Kaito's victory. Well, I think it's a good case too. I think the case is fun. Hey, game. Okay.
Wow, we lost!
I don't know if it makes it, but he certainly went out like a stubborn jackass. Well, whatever, it's not like it's the end of the killing game, so it's fine.
What was that?
It's not over?
Hell yeah! Hell yeah, no shit!
Hey!
Ain't it written in the school regulations?
Right.
The killing game will go on until there's one blackened and two spotless.
School regulations, you're gonna follow the regulations, huh? The only reason you want the rules is because you're showing this to someone.
Well,
I just want an entertaining killing game, but you're certainly entitled to your opinion.
That's wrong.
That's enough. Enough of your bullshit, Monokuma. I made a promise to Kaito I'll end this killing game.
That's
To give Kaito's death meaning, I swear I will keep my promise.
Right.
yeah, we're not gonna let anyone else die.
Who's even gonna play that game anymore? It's already over.
You could cut this tension with a knife. What's everyone talking about anyway?
Well, actually...
Feels like we stumbled into the last act. I don't know what's happening at all.
Pops!
Yo, Pops, fill us in. We want to help you out.
No, Monosuke's acting all nice. He's sucking up for brownie points.
Oh, I can't can't help myself riding cute little cubs. Gather around, kids. I'll spend my whole month telling you about what you missed.
The whole
None
month?
of this.
Won't that take longer than the whole chapter?
I'll tell you all about it while I smother you with hugs and kisses. You kids go on ahead and wait for me at home.
Okay, so long, farewell.
That was uncomfortable, but that's fine.
Why
Are we
did I
gonna
stay
talk
behind?
about-
Because I want to give you all a reward for working so hard.
Kibo's IQ limiter is gone.
And I am free once more.
Yeah, but no one
You
cares about
don't
that.
want it. Just go away.
I want it. By the way, I don't know where you got this idea that the killing game can be stopped. There's nothing a participant can do to end this killing game. No way.
The last
No.
two Danganronpa games.
This game is gonna keep going and going for a long time.
During his ranting, Monokuma took out...
Huh?
A flashback light.
And then Monokuma flashed on
The final one. Maybe. Probably not. Maybe there's like 4 more of these.
Oh, what did you just do?
Was that a flashback light just now?
Is it broken? I don't feel like I remembered anything.
This flashback light has a special effect. You'll remember soon enough. You'll remember that despair is the only choice you have, and that hope doesn't exist here at all. The killing game will never end.
Shuichi seems a bit shook up.
And then Monokuma left. He declared that the killing game would continue. He declared that there was no hope. And after that, I honestly don't remember how we got back. It took all I had just to accept that the reality of that Kaito was gone, and not just Kaito, Kokichi too. Someone we all trusted and someone that none of us trusted. We lost them both. But it wasn't all for nothing, because we were drawing even
Maki's
closer
still here.
to discovering the true mastermind.
If Maki would died, man, it would be all for nothing.
The
Wow,
killing game will
it's
never
Joko.
end. Never ever. As long as I'm around, it'll never end. It'll repeat over and over and over. Why would I let something this fun ever end? I want to have more fun. As long as it's fun, we have to keep doing it. That's just simple supply and demand.
Huh? Okay.
Such despair.
Wow. Talk about job security.
Right. Later that night, I found myself standing in that one spot in the courtyard, a place where Kaito and I would train together. My heart felt crushed, all the loss and guilt and helplessness sinking in my chest. But still, I stood there.
Well...
Hey, what are you doing?
Ah, Maki.
Hey.
So you came too?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Maki, I'm sorry.
What?
For what?
I was the one who drove Kaito into a corner. Just like Kaede, I ended up betraying everyone important to me. It's all my fault.
Well...
Are you feeling lonely?
Huh?
Hey.
Are you lonely now that Kaito's gone?
Yeah,
okay.
Lonely. I feel so lonely and so sad. I don't know what to do. The only reason I'm still alive right now is because of Kaito. If he hadn't been my friend, I would be...
That's right.
Me too. I can't remember the last time I ever cried that hard. I wonder how long it's been.
Okay.
But I won't cry anymore. I'm sad, but I'm grateful to Kaito.
Huh?
Grateful?
Okay.
Yeah, I want to tell him that rather than being sad or lonely, I'm grateful to him. That's why I won't cry anymore. I'm not gonna swallow in pity.
Swallow? Oh no.
I'm not gonna swallow my pity. I want to show him how much I appreciate all the things he did.
You're right.
Yeah, I guess it's the same for me. I want to show my appreciation too. I'm sure that our friends who have passed on don't want to see us miserable. Thanks.
Yeah.
Ah, so you guys were here after all.
What are you doing
Just
here?
like I thought.
You don't belong here. Leave.
I
You
you guys
especially
would be
don't
here
deserve to be
because I
here.
cast a spell to find you.
Tsumugi? Himiko?
If you don't mind, can we join you in your training?
I do mind.
I'll train you from the ground up, so we can end this killing game together.
You wanna die? We're gonna end this together?
Yeah. Himiko and I promised Kaito.
Okay.
Yeah, we are gonna do what we promised and work together to end this killing game.
We can't afford to lose to despair.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Monokuma said that there's no hope anywhere, but he's wrong. There is hope. My friends are my hope. Kaito said it best. I'm not alone. That's right. I have friends. Not just my friends here, but also friends who have died.
And me, Korekio Shinguji.
They all gave us their hope too.
Yeah,
That's
also
why
enemies who have
I'm
died,
going
I
to
guess.
live.
Hey, that's not very nice.
I want to live for everyone who's died. Despair cannot defeat me. I will hold on and survive no matter what. Thank you, Kaito.
You know when this kid counts friends that he's had.
Let your sweat
here
wash
who
away
have
all your
passed on. He's not counting correctly. Yeah.
worry, hardships.
Hey, now that's just fucked up, mate. Why would you go and say
Your
that?
body and your pain will become memories.
Yeah, she
before you know
sure
it.
does, Megan. Fucking Tsumugi sure is packing.
Oh, but you don't have to be like that. Our friend just died. Don't do this.
Cause I mean, I'm Kaito.
Lynx's best character just died. Now he just has Himiko.
Yeah, Himiko is my only character. And I
Dude, I still
definitely have
Maki
no
and
monocubs.
I still have Maki and this new, like, fucked up Kibo. Like, I'm set.
Yeah, I'm
Lynx
stuck
just
with...
has Himiko.
Oh,
And reminder,
What happened to Kibo? Do you know where he went?
Huh?
Kibo, I don't know.
What is that guy off doing?
I don't think a robot really needs to do any training.
But the rest of us are here. I kind of wish he'd come too.
It's quiet. Too quiet. And yet, this silence is quite refreshing.
It's because I'm out of your brain.
He's really talking about, yeah.
I used to hear my inner voice with perfect clarity.
And now I'm fucking out of here. I yeeted myself out, bitches.
my boy,
Power of hope.
his conscience really was tied to his Ahego the whole time.
Kaito's correct the whole time.
All I hear now is silence.
He literally
Silence
just had a
means
radio
my will
antenna.
is now my own. Even if despair
What?
is all we have to choose. Even if hope no longer exists, I will never give in to despair. I will end this. No matter what,
Nice.
I will force this to end. This school, this ultimate academy for gifted juveniles, is steeped in despair.
I don't like this addition of new missiles or what. Aww. Okay, Megan, man, calm down. Jesus. Okay.
I will destroy it.
Guess we gotta give Kibu a new voice.
And I thought I was an E-terrorist.
T-Bird? Are you good?
My man. The feeling when you get a haircut and so you start exploding
I know, when you
buildings.
get a haircut, feel like a new man. God.
Oh my god. Oh boy, next week's. Very good.
Well, I'm glad this game is like permanently good now, I guess.
What do you
The
mean?
only thing that has to happen is if the monocubs don't, like, if the monocubs die, then we're like good to go.
Y'all, can we talk about our K6 roster though? It's disgusting. It's
I know,
really
it's really
awful.
bad. At least Maki's here. Oh man. Oh boy.
Maki, Shuichi,
Like-
and Kibo, and then those other two.
Himiko
Yeah.
and Shirogane are non-characters.
They're like they take up a negative character slot.
Yeah, like okay, like Soda was
I
a
thought
bad
Himiko
character.
had character growth, but then she got like negative character growth over the last like 2 chapters. I don't know what happened.
Well, here's the deal. She has character growth, but there are still problems with her behavior that was just never explained. And she's also like like, you know how Coconut Boy was like stupid and in an endearing way, and she's just
like
stupid.
Kaito.
Yeah. Like, Shirogane has no personality.
Tsumugi has no. It's not Tsumugi has no redeeming qualities so much as it that Tsumugi has no qualities.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I mean, hey, Maki's still here, right?
I really like Chapter 5.
It's really good. I was very surprised because I was highly skeptical. But
okay.
It was
Only
really
Soja?
good.
I'm glad you guys liked it too.
If for nothing else, solely from a narrative perspective, I think the case is very convoluted.
The case is more about storytelling than anything.
But yeah, you're not meant to like solve. You know what I mean? You're not meant to solve it in its entirety. You're kind of meant to like. I think that one is one that I don't think you can solve from the beginning. I think you do have
to be
solve
fair,
it
they
as it
give
runs.
you
You know?
like so little evidence for this case.
Yeah, exactly. It feels like one of those like case 3s.
I would say
When
I
it
would
starts.
argue it feels like a case 6. In that,
Like
like,
case, maybe
it feels like a case 6 in that
I
the
think it
case
feels
is
more like
about going
I think
through
you
the
say it
story.
feels like a case 6 more just because of how like a finale it feels.
It,
You know what I mean? From the beginning to the end.
It plays out in a way that it's taking you through the story rather than having you solve a mystery.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I really like this game a lot. That's my personal opinion.
It's a good story with some flaws.
It's a good story with Himiko in it.
It's a really good story told in a sometimes difficult manner.
Do you kind of understand why me and David and Stormy just absolutely all fucking despise Himiko from the bottom of our hearts?
Yeah.
Because she's a nothing
He's just so
character that lives through this entire fucking game and does nothing.
No, okay, I'm gonna be honest. Every time I had to say one of Himiko's lines, I was like, why is she talking? Why is she here?
Why is she saying things? She's like, man. I'm trying to compare. It's really bad because I'm trying to compare it to games from Danganronpa 1 or 2, and I think she's the worst of all of the final cast.
Oh, for sure. No, Himiko is without a doubt just
Like she's worse than Toko. She's worse than Soda. She's worse than like.
She's worse than Akane.
She's worse than Akane, yeah.
Akane at least has the fucking, like, self-awareness to keep her fucking mouth shut 90% of the time.
And when she says something stupid, at least she's like agreeing with it. She's not like being stupid and also wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah. When she's like, oh yeah, I see what you're saying. I like me.
She's always like, Akane is very much like, I don't understand what's happening, but I support you. Himiko's like, I don't understand what's happening, and I hate it. I hate that I don't understand what's happening. So I'm just gonna say some shit,
basically.
Well, like, it also bothers me that Himiko still isn't an ultimate. Like,
yeah, no, she's still just like a nonsense thing. Like,
yeah,
this game is gonna end with Himiko either like faking it till the end or like really pulling some magic out of her ass, and both of those I'm gonna either of those, it's bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. A thought came to me. I don't know why I said I'm gonna be honest, because there's like, this isn't whatever.
I'm gonna lie now.
It really would have been wild to me, and I very much appreciate it, if, because this game is so fond about lying, if Himiko were just an excellent liar, right? Like, what if she was trying to sell this whole I'm a magician
I think it would
thing?
be that.
No, she's just a throwaway.
Mainly because we have two characters who could do it better, and one of them is Kaito.
Yeah, and one of them is Kaito, you know, the 68 IQ mastermind over here.
Right. Kaito's just proven that all you needed to do anything is confidence, and it's amazing. Kaito's okay. Here's a controversial hot take. Kokichi's a better character than Nagito,
right?
And Kaito's a better character. And Kaito's a better character than Kokichi.
Okay,
agree.
There's my hot takes for today.
I think Kaito is my favorite Danganronpa character.
Kaito is my favorite Danganronpa character. I think I can say that like officially now.
I mean,
maybe Maki.
I don't want to go into this too much. I would argue Kokichi still has more to offer us in the next.
I'm sure. Yeah.
I will say this: Kaito's sort of role in this game has culminated. Like it is culminated. Like what he's done here is. Yeah. Kokichi may or may not still have some tricks up his sleeve.
Yeah. He did his Gurren Lagann spoilers, so we're good to go.
I can say confidently at this point that there is nothing that Kokichi could do that would put him above Kaito.
That's fair.
I'm kind of leaning towards that. Yeah.
That's a personal.
But for a personal story, yeah.
I personally, and I guess Megan agrees with me, Kokichi I think is the best character, and I mean, there's more to go. Like I said in chapter 4, Kokichi's story is not over. In fact, it's just beginning.
Yeah.
Alrighty, right. So we'll
but
see.
But Kokichi's so much.
Yeah, no, I get it. Kaito is great. I totally get it.
No.
Can we talk about?
Like.
No. They're both much better than Nagito. Like people like Nagito because he's hot, and I get it. But like,
well, I don't think
he's not as nearly as well developed a character as these two.
He's very one note.
He is very one note, and it's just I feel like he would be better if he was in this game. This game is just much better about making characters.
Yeah, maybe he probably would be written better if he was in this game.
I mean, Maki, Kaito, Kokichi, even Shuichi—they're all these very well-written characters.
Yeah. It's just that also Tsumugi and Himiko are there and are still here. And then also the
I don't know what the fuck is happening to Kido. I thought Kido was gonna be back here and he was gonna fucking blow everything up.
I don't know what's gonna. Okay, here's the thing. I think Kibo's gonna be like really good in this next chapter. I don't think he's gonna be better written though. I have a feeling. We'll see what happens with them. I'm very excited.
Yes.
Me too.
Vlinx, you had something to say?
I can't believe canonically you were able to write Korekiyo into this story and then also out of the story.
There's some real narrative genius going on with the fact
Dimitri over here.
Well, no, from Kaito.
Yeah.
Okay, Kaito had this disease for a long time, and that served to build two aspects of his character: his own like weakness and self-doubt, and also his own like stoicism.
Every chapter.
Yeah, but like it created this really interesting dynamic because you saw him failing like inwardly, and then also this trait about him that inspired the people around him, right? And so
he's the character that in my opinion, best describes the kind of character growth you can have in a Danganronpa game that no other character in any game really has in the same way. He has character growth, and he inspires character growth in the characters around him, which is like extremely difficult for a Danganronpa game.
Can we also all agree that the Kaito Maki like love thing is very good?
They went with it. I can't believe they followed that to the end.
They did it right. They did it.
Yes. Yeah, they were like, will they,
also,
won't they? They
well
will,
handled.
And then they won't. Is how they did it, which is good.
Well handled because it was
correct.
never like the focus, right, of what was going on.
Right.
Like the two characters had a romantic and an unromantic component of the relationship, right?
It was well written, and it helped develop both of their characters in tandem, and it made you care about them, because I guarantee you, if this was anyone, a couple of characters could have done this, but it wouldn't have worked with them unless it had to have been Kaito.
Well, especially because they're so different in several ways and so similar in other ways, right?
Yeah.
Like they really did work as complementary characters for each other.
Yeah, they're like really. Yeah,
I think that's a good place to end it off. I really do like this game, and I hope that you guys too will too after Chapter 6. We'll see if Chapter 6 makes you guys like the game more or less, but those can be...
It's gonna be less.
I think Chapter 5 made me accidentally like this game a lot, so we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. See you, folks. Good night.